Noblez is officially down too.
No,
yo, F-Mac is 2-0 against Noblez. This was the fight that we didn't know we needed.
He's 1-up.
No, he's 2-0. He's 2-0 right now.
He handed himself the second one.
Yeah, he lost twice.
He didn't even have to respond.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
It would have been crazy, but AJ falls all the time. So it's not that insane.
Men talking shit. Like, yeah, this nigga. Oh, wait, damn, nigga, don't hit your new table.
No, it's okay. This table is fine. This table has structure.
Don't hit your new table.
You see the exoskeleton in this?
Yeah.
This is magnificent. But what was we talking about?
Nah, that win, that participation win that you got was beautiful.
Okay, hold on.
It's good because I feel like that was a great bonding time.
No, let's put context on this. Let's put context on this. We at Menace Material have a group chat, and sometimes that chat gets feisty. Niggas get into standoffs. I'm undefeated. I just want that to be known. I'm definitely undefeated. Anybody that's come to me in the group chat,
whatever,
has fallen to their knees.
Didn't Lauren get you with the whole like? You spend the most time on vacation.
And then I went and killed everybody. What are you talking about?
No, he did not. No, AJ came back with some shit. Hold on. He did not kill everybody.
That's not true.
Hell no, nigga.
Who won it? Who wants it?
Nigga.
Nah, I'm undefeated in the group chat. But, you know, sometimes we get into these battles. And currently, F-Mac, for some reason, is undefeated against J Noblez. Nobody would have predicted this. It's the most peculiar shit that has ever happened. But it's like when you're faced against an opponent, it's almost like in basketball when you're wide open and you miss. Because you were just so wide open that you didn't know what to do with yourself. You lost your composure. You lose your composure when you get into battles with F-Mac.
No, that's not true.
You lose your composure.
I feel like I'm glad you're so excited because defeating me is a feat. And I want you to feel as like good as you feel right now, F-Mac, but I don't want you to be hasty. Be wary, nigga. You know what I mean? But
F-Mac, was it easier than you thought it would be?
Easier to do what?
Huh? You know, defeat this guy.
Defeat this guy.
Defeat this guy.
Nigga, the only thing defeated is what you have on. 8 shades of gray. What are you going through?
Why do you have hay on the top of your crux? Where the fuck were you?
Hay? You mean the grass AJ just spent a lot of time cutting? AJ, how long it took you to cut the grass?
It took me all of one Cashapp payment.
All of one Cashapp payment, and that shit
this
is
nigga
on
did,
your shoes.
A couple of days ago, he was like, nigga, once you own a home, you don't want to do shit.
Yeah. The other day, he was like, yo, getting a housekeeper is a lot cheaper than you would think.
Yeah. And you want to know what's crazy? When I be out pimping and pandering with the lawn care, I be seeing mad housekeeping, like Mexican women, of course, you know. It'd be some white women too, but I know they're expensive.
Not as
And then my second one was Hispanic.
Wow.
Which one was more cheaper?
The white one was.
Who did the best work though?
Mexican.
Okay.
And that's literally what business is. You know what I mean? You want to pay a lesser price for you know,
a shittier service,
you know,
or would you like to pay top dollar for that top Guatemalan?
Exactly.
I want the Guatemalan.
I want the Uruguayan.
Those are cool too, but I don't think there's
because it's best of both worlds because they're white too, right? So I get the white Hispanic. She cleans like a Hispanic, but she also is like a white woman.
What's better about white women?
It's not.
If you're gonna do
in the context of cleaning, and what AJ just said,
that she's cheaper and she got worse service.
Yeah, but it's gonna be the best of both worlds.
The white woman was like, her business was kind of running off the books too, and the Hispanic woman, it's like a family business. Like that's contributing to her household.
If you're gonna do it, for sure, yeah, and it's like because it's a part of her livelihood. She's literally living off of your home being clean.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it though, you gotta go all the way. Don't get a white Guatemalan. That's like dating a light-skinned African.
A white Uruguayan. Say it, Uruguayan.
Uruguayan. It's not that difficult of a word to pronounce.
Well, I'm about to try to make it difficult.
What, it from Uruguay?
Uruguay.
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 F-Mac, is that true?
That is true.
That's the correct pronunciation.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm glad you asked your daddy, but what was you about to say?
I asked my daddy. I asked your biggest foe, nigga.
Nah, nigga.
Just to fact check you, because he keeps you in line.
Nah, he doesn't keep
He
me
keeps
in line.
you in line. So
I keep
whenever
him
you
in
say
line.
something, I go to FMAC to make sure it's true.
You have no idea, nigga. I keep him in line, nigga. And you should have came with us when I was keeping him in line. Actually, I was keeping him offline because when you're boxing, you want to stay off the center. So I wasn't really keeping him in line because I was staying offline.
Okay.
But you wouldn't know that.
He was off the grid.
You like to put balls in a hoop.
Yeah, you do too.
On occasion.
Yeah, on occasion.
When it's time to, defeat you on the court, nigga.
Yeah,
what happened last time?
Defeating me is a feat in itself.
Nah, not really. And don't say that because I said what I said, nigga.
Is one of your biggest.
I'm glad.
It's one of your biggest trials and tribulations.
But you see how I said mine in serious voice, you saying yours in sarcastic voice.
To mock you because you're a fool.
You're not mocking anything.
I'm mocking
nigga.
you.
Take a sip of this.
Yeah, take a sip, man. Get your brain working. But we're here.
Yeah.
Should we even acknowledge what's going on, or should we just act like it's not happening?
I mean, what?
Oh no, we do have to acknowledge what's going on.
Well, you should shout out. You should talk
first so I can get the shit right.
Okay. Well, I'll just shout out. Tony's special family member that helped us really put this together.
Yes.
Beautiful woman. As I look at FMAC, but for real, it's just what else can we say? We debuted the couches, these chair couches, a little bit earlier, but the shiny sign, man, it's like wow. Mm-hmm. When we first started, we always thought like, yeah, of course, we're gonna have a sign, we're gonna have like some shit, but as you go, and you're working towards your goals and whatever, business you're in, you realize like a lot of that shit is just, it's not far-fetched, but it doesn't matter. So when it just happens randomly, it makes you feel grateful. Like I feel very grateful about this. But yeah, man, shout out to Tony's.
All right, so let me talk now.
Tony's beautiful family.
I couldn't find it. But shout out to my aunt. She runs a business, a service to where she comes in and she gets your feng shui in order. That's what she did for us. That's this immaculate setup that you see is from her own mind, from her own hands, honestly.
And it's, we're gonna put literally everything.
We're gonna put the name of the business in the description just so everybody can get their feng shui correct.
Exactly.
But just know that you're gonna be in good hands because look at us. Look how comfortable he's sitting.
Yeah. And when you hit her up, make sure you put LOI in the subject just so she knows where you're coming from. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's just a little bonus. You might get a discount.
Set designs, living rooms, dining rooms. It doesn't really matter. She does it all. Everything you see here, she probably made.
Designs to signs to rugs to
these tables.
You know what I mean? To this.
Yeah. Take a sip out of your metal straw. The straw is kind of crazy. I was contemplating if I was going to use the straw, and seeing you do it, I know I'm not going to.
You don't fuck with straws?
It's not that I don't mess with straws.
You too masculine for straws?
It's something about the straw in this cup in particular.
Well, you can't just sip it regularly. Imagine drinking water from that.
That's what I'm doing right now. This is water. It's perfect.
I don't really like the big, what is this, the
lip on it?
The lip. Thank you.
Like the lip?
Well, wait, I don't want to call it the lip.
That's what it's called, though.
It's called the lip?
Yeah.
The lip of the cup.
And it's not even just on cups. Like, there's a lip of this couch. There's a lip to everything.
It's just one of those things?
It's just one of those things. It's universal.
Like the toes?
Yeah, like mitochondria, and it gets in everything.
Okay. Well, I don't really like the big voluptuous lips on my cups like this. Because it's just, it makes, I feel like something spills every time.
Nah, you good though.
That's a fair point.
You haven't tried it yet.
These are nice cups.
You haven't, this nigga, this is
nice
heavy
cups.
dude. Look at the rim of my cup, pause. It's not wet. I've taken 5 sips and it's not wet.
Yeah, well, but I mean, how do I know you're not just like cleaning it while it's slipping out? You know what I mean?
Weird. Why would I lick the rim of my cup?
Because I don't know.
Nah, man.
Why do
it's no need. These cups are stainless, Steven, just like these chairs we're sitting in.
Yeah.
Just like this sign that is looming in our orbit. We have a moon now.
Yeah, I was about to say.
We have a moon now.
We're literally a solar system.
You know how much more center we are because we have a gravitational force?
Yeah. What's crazy is, nigga, I was watching this video, dog, about flat earth, nigga.
Was it Lord Jamar on Godfrey's podcast?
Yes.
You asshole.
Nigga,
I can't, but don't set
I
it up.
was watching that shit.
Don't set it up like you was watching National Geographic. Nigga.
It might as well be. The shit was so convincing.
F-Mac, pull it up, please.
All right, now let me just say this, right? So Lord Jamar, I think he's a legend as far as when it comes to just speaking his shit. He's a Vlad superstar, all-star. He went on Godfrey podcast, Godfrey the comedian, also hosted by Dante, Friendship of Patrice, legend. In his own right. But the nigga was spitting some real shit. He was talking about this flat earth thing. And the reason why he was convincing me is because of what he was before, a 5%er. We all know what 5%ers are, and if you don't need to because it's our culture, right? But the 5%er, they care about stars and orbits and circles and the mother and the trees and the wombs.
The mother is earth and like everything is mathematics. There's daily mathematics that you have to
It's mathematics to everything, right? And so when Lord Jamar was talking about this, he was like, man, I got in this to prove that it was wrong. And when he kept talking, he was like...
To prove it was wrong.
He got into it to prove it was wrong.
Hey, F-Mac, this is actually the wrong one, but this is the right show and channel. It should say Flat Earth on it.
All right.
Literally that one.
Yep.
The second one. Yep. And just do it like, just go halfway. But, excuse me, but nigga, it was so convincing. Like everything he was saying, it was some of that shit, like Godfrey was getting convinced. He was like, nigga, I don't know. Like, I mean, life does exist inside of an egg. You know what I mean?
I don't know. You're a little gullible though, so
nah, nigga, I'm not.
You're a little gullible.
What he was saying,
you
was
are
just
a Jehovah's Witness's dream,
but not really though, because I mean, do you believe we went to the moon?
I believe. I think we went. I don't know if we saw.
You believe Bigfoot is still alive?
I don't know if he's still alive. I just believe it was a thing. I believe it was a creature. I didn't say it was still alive.
Okay,
I didn't say I saw one.
Calm down. I was just with that being.
Hold on now.
I'm saying
don't act like you don't believe in Sasquatch. You believe in Sasquatch.
No, but you believe that he is like Roman. Kind of.
Not Roman. I don't know about Roman.
You don't believe he's Roman?
I will give you this. The tape that came out in like the 70s, 80s, maybe the 60s.
By who?
By I don't know the nigga's name.
You remember his name?
I don't.
I just
I
want to
honestly
test you,
don't.
but yeah, I know.
Let me just say something to sound right. The Grand Stefan footage.
Robert Gualanoscopy.
Yeah, something. But I believe that was real. But other than that, I don't think it's a lot of them walking around still. They probably all gone.
A lot of them. But like I said,
Sasquatch is more practical than Flat Earth.
It depends.
It's more practical.
It depends, especially when you look at like all right, one, they say, and F-Mac, I don't know, I feel like you know about this shit, but like they say we've never really been out of orbit, right? Out of orbit means like we've never even really been to space.
And when you say they, you mean podcasters?
No, I mean like NASA.
Okay.
Like we've never...
Wait, NASA says we've never left orbit. Oh, well, yeah, not technically because the moon is in orbit. So if we went to the moon, we're still in... Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And even the sun is in our orbit.
For sure.
Like
That's why we revolve around.
We've never really... But it's also not that far away, allegedly. Like it's not a billion miles away. It's in our orbit.
The thing with that is, why lie about the distance of the sun? Why does that matter to us?
Because
then we'll start asking other questions.
Yes.
Like this.
But also like, just imagine, it's just control. It's the epitome of control. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm serious.
Break it down.
I'm serious. Like, because especially back then, everything was like the mindset of like, nigga, we're better. Like, we're doing the big shit. So a lot of the, what's it called? Yellow journalism.
Yeah.
A lot of that was made in our favor to big us up, including going to space,
for sure,
going to the moon, two-stepping, hitting the cat daddy in that motherfucker slow motion. That shit never happened. Because Neil Armstrong never even,
you don't know that. I think it...
He don't even look like a nigga that's touched space.
I think it happened. I think that they faked the footage because we were trying to beat Russia.
Exactly. The Cold War. It's the whole thing.
We were trying to beat Russia.
So don't act like there's not holes, right?
There's holes, but it's like they're not craters.
Nigga, they're not yeah, they're fucking meteor, they're meteor holes. Nigga, they're what killed the dinosaurs.
So what are you getting at? What is
play the video? Please.
Orbit.
This going up?
Yeah. No.
Keep playing it? Oh no, it's not going up, right?
No.
I mean, it's Godfrey's podcast.
Yeah, put it up so I can test it before we run this.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be the test dummies. Bow.
And so because
If
we
you
thought it
believe in
was
the
right
Bible,
because
the Bible is a flat Earth book. So if you believe in the Bible, you can't believe in the globe.
That was another thing.
damn, I don't go to church. What?
He sent you another 20.
Listen, have you ever been to space, Mr. $20?
Right.
No.
Right.
You're taking the fucking word of NASA. By the way, you know what NASA's budget is?
What?
$53 million a day.
Pause.
Damn.
Hell of a...
Can we look that up real quick?
Just to fact check him.
Just a fact check.
Yeah, $53 million a day.
53 million.
That sounds fabricated.
I mean, it's NASA though. It's NASA.
It might average out. They might spend a couple billion a year, which if you break it down, it averages out to $53 million a day.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're literally spending $53 million.
24.8 Bs for the year 2024.
I'm a genius. But yeah, statistics, nigga. But
Did you wait? But yeah, why you said but yeah? Like you said a fact. What'd you say?
yeah, if you didn't
I'm
understand
fucking
it,
with you.
you can't.
I just wanted
You
you.
don't understand
the
it,
fact
you
that you
just
didn't repeat it. I don't think. Yeah.
Because it was that groundbreaking, nigga.
Okay,
F Mac
okay.
got it. He was like, "Yeah, nigga." But what was I about to say? What's ironic about what he's saying to the opposing end of his theory is that like, yo, you just going off what niggas is told.
It's actually 65 million a day.
When you break the math down.
We break the math down. It's like
If you adjust for inflation,
well, if you break down this number right here, I just did.
How'd you break the math down?
And I did 24. I only
did
did
it
24
wrong.
mil. No, I did 24 billion divided by 365.
oh okay,
And what's the number? Oh, that's the number.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
But and that's not even accounting for the 0.875 billion, which is like 875 million. So anyway, yeah. So realistically, it's like Like
Well, I'm
60
glad you weren't just ignoring this podcast because I saw you pull your phone out. I was like, oh, we must be boring, huh?
Nigga, I'm doing
Nah,
math
he's
for this
doing
shit.
Yeah,
research,
I'm glad you're doing
nigga.
math,
What do you think I'm
nigga.
I
doing,
wouldn't
bro?
even.
Yeah, he just had
I don't know.
coffee. He's
Getting ready
locked
for the
in now.
fair.
Nigga, okay, wow.
I don't know. Shit.
Okay.
Oh,
Why would I-
yeah. Nah, I'm telling you, watch your car.
Okay.
He wants to be in your position.
Yeah, this is crazy. It's wild. I don't know if you know.
I love the fair.
I don't know if you know this.
Come on, guys.
Nah, man.
Who wouldn't love the free fair? But what? Hold on, let me finish my point because I don't even think I got it out. What's ironic is that he's saying that people believe shit off hearsay, but what he's about to say to us is something that somebody else told him that he's now telling us. It's all word of mouth.
When somebody says you're believing in what they say, especially when they're black, you know what that means, Tony.
The Jews. Roll it.
Incentive to lie. And all they give you is animations.
So what do
all
you
of
think
these
the
things are
purpose of it? What do you think the okay? So
is
let's
to control
say
you. The purpose is to control you.
Okay, so
okay,
if
the
I
purpose is because
Damn.
if you knew that, because they say, oh, you act like everything revolves around you. It does. That's why you have the North Star and all the fucking other planets appear to be revolving around us because they are. It's what's above us that's moving. We are not. Do you feel like you're moving?
No.
Okay. That like let's not ignore our senses.
So
okay?
you-
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Because they'll say it's too big to feel us moving, yet we can feel when there's an earthquake. Make up your mind. If it was too big
Pause.
Now,
You're stupid.
wait, breathe. Just
Justin,
breathe.
Come on, bro.
Just breathe.
This is what got you?
No, that's not what got me. That's what got you, though.
You better off
that's
watching.
what got you, though.
You're better
the
off
fact
watching
that
a
you stopped
Kyrie
at that-
Irving press conference.
The fact that you stopped, it got you, but just breathe.
Because he's not making sense. That is ludicrous. This is ludicrous. The reason you can feel an earthquake and not the spinning of the globe is because the tectonic plates that we're literally standing on right now are being fractured. That's a more jarring
They're shifting.
sense of momentum than the Earth slowly tilting on its axis.
Wait, slowly? Do you know how fast the Earth rotates? What do you mean slowly?
It's slow relative to us. Space-time is different.
Space time?
Right, you should have said relative size. But yeah.
Please, I'm on to something, Lord.
Tell
Space-time.
us, Spock.
The space-time continuum is a whole different multiverse.
I know. Yeah.
It's a different thing though. Like we can't. Things travel. You age slower in space than you would on Earth because space time is literally different. It's moving at a different pace. If you don't understand that, you definitely don't understand his
What the
bullshit.
fuck does time have to do? What
Time is
connect what you just said to tectonic plates?
That has nothing to do with tectonic plates. It has something to do with what you had said to me
with the axis and the slow motion.
I feel like
the
there's a simpler,
Earth is moving.
there's a
that's
simpler
what
way
it
to
is.
break that down for real. Because if you think about it, people go on cruises at the start of the ship or taking off. They feel the motion and they get used to it after a while.
Exactly.
We've been on Earth this whole time.
We've been on Earth our entire lives. We've
So-
never not been anywhere else.
Yeah,
So
we wouldn't feel the spinning if we even were there at the beginning.
it's the most
So-
natural thing.
I'm not saying. Look,
It's like breathing. You're not thinking about breathing, but you're doing it.
look, that wasn't the best thing the nigga said, but
that's
it
what
is. Look, I'm saying though.
I'm just telling you, he's saying all of like the Reddit bullshit.
Nah, he gets.
He's not even taking a different approach on this. Like I was Lord Jamar and your excitement.
He gets a lot smarter. He gets a lot smarter, and he was even like, nigga, if you believe in Earth being round, you probably in the balls.
Nigga, Wikipedia is cooking this nigga underneath this video. Flat Earth is an archaic and scientifically disproven concept, nigga.
Archaic.
Archaic.
What else? Didn't they call us archaic when they saw us dancing to our music?
Nah, they called us.
When they saw us making our food, our fufu, our 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝚃, which I just found out that's greens, by the way, 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝚃.
So it's yours. You just found out about it, huh?
Yeah, we over here getting 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝚃, bitch. 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝚃. Fuck with us, bitch. Getting 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝚃. But nah, nigga.
𝔓𝔦𝔐𝚃. That does sound like nutrient dense.
Yeah.
Full day supply of vitamins and some 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝚃, but
Type of a lot of vitamins.
And I jumped in the middle of this, but he's pretty much proving that Earth is flat. This whole thing.
he's proving it's round.
He's not proving
He's
that
proving
it's flat.
it's round, Lauren.
He's giving his opinion and his thoughts because he was a 5%er, Lauren. So you can imagine. It's like, I mean, you know how it is.
Not quite. Not quite.
You know how it is, nigga.
Lauren, this is none of them do, but they're all pretending.
But
these niggas in particular.
It's like your whole world changes because being a 5%er means you believe in most things that are round.
Yeah, it's kind of like being a Scientologist. Like you get indoctrinated into like a different philosophy that's, it's alternative.
Exactly. Lizard people.
Yeah, all that. Lizard angels. But run it, whoever's on the boards. Whoever.
Why isn't it too big to feel an earthquake?
Right.
But how come I can't feel?
Some of this shit makes sense though.
Hang on, it all
Which is
makes sense
crazy.
if you really think about it.
Some of it
Hang on.
does.
And let me just say, huh?
You believe in the theory
No,
of
that's some
relativity?
bullshit. They tried to use that to disprove
Einstein.
the fact that, listen, there was an experiment called the Michelson-Morley experiment. Look this up, where they were trying to prove that the Earth was spinning. They couldn't do it. They were unable to
Look up
prove
Michelson-Morley.
Michelson-Morley.
He didn't even Google the right thing.
And I'm the one that's been drinking.
Milkerson-Morley. Look up Milkerson-Morley. Sounds like a comedy duo.
Anyway, they couldn't prove it. So now here
Let him read it.
here comes Einstein with his fucking bullshit to try to warp space and all this fucking bullshit to try to explain why they didn't come up with any movement in their
Pause. This is what's happening, Lauren. Lord Jamar and Jay Nobles share the same birth defect. It's called ego.
Yeah.
And it's overgrown.
I feel it.
This nigga thought that he could correct Einstein, and he didn't even really formulate a cohesive sentence when he was trying to correct Einstein.
No.
You get what I'm saying? Like, niggas think that they can take what already is, misunderstand it, and then repurpose it for their own deficiencies.
This is the worst.
This is, what is it? Hold on, it's coming to me. Dunning-Kruger effect.
There it is.
There it is, Lauren.
There it is.
This is a
This-
you
and it's
niggas
funny
are
you said that.
Krugering right now.
I was just gonna say this is the worst version of Maine. May I say it, Maine?
Maine.
Can I say it?
Yes, Maine.
Terrence Howard.
No.
Right?
It is Friday the 13th.
There is
in this-
no-
It's Friday the 13th in this motherfucker.
It is.
It's Friday the 13th.
There-
Go ahead. Say something.
There
Kruger.
is no worse version of Terrence Howard. And to what you just said, I mean, what you just said nothing. You didn't disapprove anything he's saying. You're just disagreeing. All right, which is what happens when a new idea, a new way of thinking is brought forth to the new world.
So
And
what
I'm
happened?
not saying,
What happened when I explained tectonic plates?
nigga, you don't know anything about tectonic plates. You literally just said that tectonic plates are shifting and we're on them.
Did you just
Just like how-
disagree?
just like how
Did
we're
you
in
just
space.
disagree without disproving me?
Just like how we're in space. What are you talking?
He just disagreed without disproving me, Lord.
And now he's reached a point where he's just repeating what I've said.
But
Because it's good though. You literally,
This guy, you guys.
I'm saying what you said. You literally said this, nigga. The tectonic plates are literally moving, and we're on the planet. In space, it's something else. How are we gonna feel when the Earth is moving? That's literally what you said.
And it made more sense than what Lord Jamar said.
That can't be true.
It's not true. They saw it. They heard it.
They
So
can't
the audience knows that
I
that was a
believe-
terrible groove.
I
That was a
believe-
terrible tone groove impersonation.
I believe that anything can be true. Like
But
we
no-
said before this conversation, I don't know if you heard this. This nigga believes in Bigfoot. So
kinda crazy.
it's
But-
a lot of things that could be true.
But you can't do that one thing that you was just about to do, where you just say, "Oh, we don't know what it is because nobody knows what it is." Like you can't
no,
do that.
I didn't even do
don't
that.
do that.
That's
no,
a- that's
wait,
a-
were
I'm
you
saying
saying
that's a weak
Were you
out.
saying I did that, or were you saying don't do that?
You kind of did that.
No, okay.
And
well,
there's a little bit of that in
well,
there.
I'm glad you told
It's
me.
like, nobody,
Somebody
you don't
should
know what the
correct
tectonic plates are doing. There's science behind it that we learned about that.
No,
you know what I'm saying? We
I'm
can
not
kind of
saying
stand
that.
behind.
Then
I'm
I'm
saying
going off
him
on
when he explains it because he's doing the worst version of what he's doing.
F-Mac, did I not break down earthquakes? You did. I broke it down pretty
You
simple.
did.
In
The
layman's
nigga
terms.
Mike wasn't even on when he first said it.
Oh, F-Mac?
Yeah, he's talking about
It
me.
doesn't matter. That's even better. That's how I know he was listening. He wasn't even prepared to speak. You fucking fool. Run it, Lord.
Nah, I mean, just skip
But no,
like
he
2
has
minutes.
to say something substantial because we've been listening for how long?
Not very long.
How many people are in here are swayed?
Nah,
Wait,
nah,
first of all,
Lauren, are you swayed?
hell no.
first of all,
swayed?
Not quite, but I mean, we haven't listened to much yet.
nigga, it's literally
You're being
it's
polite.
a 24-minute video and we watched 5 minutes.
Maybe. Yeah.
Barely even.
How long does it
Barely
take?
even.
But all right, let's keep going. Fuck it.
Skip like
We're not
2
watching
minutes
all
though.
of it.
Skip like 2 minutes.
Really?
We're
It sound
definitely
like
not
he's-
watching 20, but
Skip. Where is the crux? All right, I'll skip.
Nigga, there is a bunch
most
of
replays?
cruxes.
Lauren, he's not going to make sense
Fucking
for another
go, yeah.
2 minutes.
Yeah, let's go right here.
Think about that.
Let's go right here.
Think about the
But
opposite.
you just talked about Milk-Dud and Milkerson.
Morley.
You just talked about milkshake. You just talked about two lawyers, Milkerson and Morley. They sound like injury lawyers. You can't quote nothing.
Mickelson and Morley.
Salino and Barnes.
skip
Equation
it.
expertise.
Yeah, it's not that they replayed it because it's a funny part.
Yeah, this is a place for scientific discussion.
Yeah.
Like, let him cook. Sit back and let me cook.
Let this, hey, Mr. $20, bring it. What the fuck you want to say?
I think you got him.
Okay.
But who else
wants some?
People have to.
Either they're gonna agree.
You have to disprove him.
Exactly. and you-
Disprove
and you
him.
can't.
That's
And
where you
just
got
go
that
now-
shit from, you fucking hack.
What?
You said it like it was real. He just said the same quote. You can't disagree. You gotta disprove him.
What do you, nigga? That's
He said that.
He literally just
Yeah,
said
he said
it.
that.
Keep running.
And you're saying stuff
that's a
that
regular
you've already
statement.
learned.
That's
Right.
not a hack
You
statement,
don't-
you dick.
don't-
'Cause when I
don't-
said it,
what
you
are you
made it-
talking
when
about?
I said it, you made it sound like I shouldn't have been saying it. No, you just said what I'm saying.
Oh my
Yeah,
god! Stop
nigga.
being emotional. Drink some water.
Nobody's emotional. I'm just trying to
are
get
you
to the
talking
bottom
about?
of why my friend falls for simple conspiracy theories. This is concerning.
Whatever, nigga.
We have to
Look,
work with this
all
nigga.
I'm saying is holes in the system. So something is wrong.
Where's the holes?
First of all, you do know the Earth isn't round, and you do know the Earth spins like 10,000 miles per hour, like couple thousand. Because before you said the Earth spins slow.
Google it.
You do know the Earth spins kind of fucking fast, right?
Google it.
What are you
and-
trying to Google?
Google it.
What do we
Google
do? How
what?
fast Earth spins?
How fast the Earth spins.
You
I'm
know-
not saying that you're
It's
wrong,
it's fast.
but
It's
I would
very
like to
fast.
see you be correct.
Okay.
It's fast. It spins
Because I like this. I like disagreements, but I want to have intelligence going back and forth on both sides.
I love intelligence going back and forth. Zoom in the number
does
of
the-
times.
wait, one
what
second,
the
one
fuck
second.
did you do?
Wait,
I just
we
put
don't
it-
need to know the number of times it spins. We just need to know.
1,000 miles per hour.
1,000 miles.
1,000 miles. That's a little bit less than 9,000 than 10,000. But I'll get it to you. 1,000 miles is pretty fast.
Oh, thank you.
It's pretty fast.
Yeah.
Is that? But perspective relative to how big the Earth is 1,000 miles really fast?
1,000.
If you were running 1,000 miles,
you do know
that would be very fast because you're small. You're going to cover
It's
ground.
not that fast.
No.
No, a jet can go. A jet can pretty much get there.
And that's
If they-
way
a jet can
smaller.
get where?
Can get close because they can get close because they do the speed. What's the sound barrier? Like 800 miles an hour. What's the sound?
You mean
barrier?
you mean a fighter jet?
Sound barrier? Oh
Yeah,
my God,
yeah.
we're just throwing around
Nigga, you're
science.
talking about fighter jets? They can get 1,000 miles per hour.
No, not quite that fast.
And
but
you
they
do
go
know
fast.
that's just the Earth spinning. That's not the Earth moving out in space. That's a completely different number. And nigga, you bringing up fighter jets?
Yeah, look, Mach 3 is because the sound barrier is broken at like 800 miles an hour or something like that.
There's jets that move faster than the Earth, though.
That's what I'm saying.
So
What does that mean?
that relative to the size and how fast it's moving,
But
it is
you
not
do
that
realize
fast.
the Earth. That's just the way it's spinning.
The
That's
only-
not it barreling in our atmosphere, nigga.
The only thing that you've proven today is that there's holes in you and Lord Jamar's logic. Honestly, science is still holding itself up.
Look, I mean, wait, how when you just said that we didn't go to the moon?
Itself up.
You just
I said
said
we went. I just said we didn't film it.
we went, but we didn't film it.
Yeah, I think the footage is fake.
But we went to space. We went to the moon.
So, are you trying to be argumentative for argument's sake,
Say
or
it.
are you listening to what I'm saying?
I'm gonna pause and let you say it again so you don't stutter when
I
when I
think-
break down the snippet. Fuck, nigga.
I believe.
Fuck you, nigga.
I believe we
I'm
went
not
to
trying to
the.
be argumentative. I'm just saying this shit is real.
I believe we went to the moon.
Who are you looking for?
He's just looking for somebody to listen. That's all he needs. Somebody to listen.
Look,
But
man.
I believe we went to the moon. I just think that the footage was fugazi.
I just don't
think,
like how
I think Shane M. Petty was on the footage job for that shit.
His uncle.
He was a PA for the space for the what was the program called? It had like a real catchy name. I remember. It had a real catchy. F-Man, come on. You know Star Trek?
For what show?
For the moon landing. It had like the
Apollo 13.
something.
Apollo
Apollo 13 or something.
Oh, Apollo. Well,
Yeah, one of those. Apollo 13? Watch it
Yeah.
be like 7.
It was the Apollo program. It was, the Apollo program.
The Apollo program.
But 13 is when we got there. I think maybe.
But
I don't know.
That was just a random space mission that went south.
That was the one that fucked up.
It was a space mission that just went bad.
AJ said it was
Apollo
a space.
11 was the one who
That
landed.
Apollo 11 was the original moon
That's the one that landed.
All right. So yeah, the
Can we
Apollo
just look at these pictures real quick?
Let's look at some pictures.
Yeah.
Mm.
And is that the cameras back in the
Wait.
day, or is that just bad? Is that bad
Wait,
CGI,
can you
guys?
Can you go down and see if this is an actual astronaut? Okay,
Yeah, I'm about to say because
1960.
because you know how that be
especially now with these AI
with these
generated
AI
images.
But so apparently, let's just say that was a real photo. That shit looks very fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks very good.
If it's
Can
a
we
real
all,
photo.
but
the thing
nobody
is-
believes. Why is that like a thing? Like
It just
most people
seems-
don't believe we've even gone to the moon. Like if we did a survey, like yo, you really think we went up there? Most niggas probably be like, nah.
I think it's because the government did a bad job at convincing us.
Oh,
People don't believe it also because
I was about to say, most people don't believe
I'm about
it.
to say you loud, but you're not that loud, pimp.
Yeah, most people don't believe it because
Most people also don't believe it just because during that time period in history, everybody was trying to race to be the first person
Right.
on the moon.
Exactly.
And Russia had already did it. And that was when they were like the Soviet Union, I think.
that was like
so
2
it
years.
was like we couldn't look like we were behind.
It's
So
fucked
we
up.
would so it's like
It's
we got to
fucked
do
up.
whatever we can so that the world knows like nigga, we did that shit too, and we planted a flag up here.
It's like being in the gym and not doing as many reps as your partner did, but you kind of fake like you did it all.
Yeah.
I
will say that this,
dishonorable.
it's fugazi.
This landing
It's
foot
dishonorable.
pad does look crazy.
Nigga, I
Come
baked
on, dog.
potatoes
Yeah.
and shit that looks like that.
Bro, that's
That shit does look crazy, right
nigga. The
there.
finest breast chicken is underneath that shit.
And why
Just
are there
simmering.
so many footprints? Like I get that they're probably walking all throughout that bitch, but that just
But, like-
it looks like they were strategic. Like we need a quarter of a left heel right here, and then 2 pinky toes over there to make it look like somebody slipped.
Like, I mean, that's the thing though. Nobody like, come on, man.
This is
The moon.
This is the craft that we were winning.
Come on, man.
Where's all of this light? Space is supposed to be the darkest place.
That's another thing. Apparently, I don't know. I don't want to I think it was from the other side of the sun, because the sun is always up.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Even then, it doesn't make any sense because of where the moon was and where they landed, and I don't know, man. But
it's all
until a nigga goes there, I'm not gonna believe it because white people lie.
And another thing, I think we faked the footage, and I think we regretted going. Other than the bragging rights of beating Russia allegedly, I'm pretty sure we got there and realized that, yo, this is a big ass rock that's just close to home.
Well,
ain't shit there.
Yeah, it's a
like they all got there and was like, oh wow, this is.
What are you gonna find on the moon?
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah,
because the moon is just a big ass meteor. It's just a big ass meteor rock that's been in our orbit forever.
Yeah.
We got a new moon a couple weeks ago. It was there for a glimpse and then it left.
It's apparently the moon.
That can happen at any time.
I don't know if that's how. Apparently the moon is bits and pieces of the old us when everything was just like a bunch of rocks.
Yeah,
and it's just
debris,
shit formed.
Do y'all think there's life on the moon? And niggas don't say anything about it because of what they found.
Nah.
Nope.
What about
but that's the thing. We don't know. We only know. Life has a formula, but it's only the formula that we know.
You're making sense now, though.
We don't know about
correct
other formulas of life. Well,
because
they haven't told us.
Right. We grew up on a water-based planet, so we have different elements that we require. But if you
sustain life,
if life can manifest itself on a gassy planet like Mars,
then that's what it is.
They don't breathe oxygen. They have a different system.
Correct.
Like Saturn.
Yeah. And so they got different tools.
But it's also
different.
And
they're fucking. They might not even be fucking on Mars.
Probably not.
Or they.
What's the point?
Yeah, or they fuck weird like seahorses. The male horse just kiss the female and she just get pregnant. But
it'd be ironic if humans had the weirdest way of fucking in the galaxy.
That can't be right.
It can't. But you're biased because you grew up doing these positions.
You enjoy it, nigga. That's
you know what I mean. This is it's built for you.
You can't call it.
Oh, I don't think other civilizations have a whole industry built off the backing of breaking backs in. You get what I'm saying?
It's probably because it's not that big of a problem to solve because it's so easy. That's what I'm saying. Industries form around solutions, or industry is a solution to a mass problem that people are having. They wouldn't have to go in that direction if they already had it figured out. Sexual organs just work.
Nigga, I mean,
there's
we
no
have
blue.
it figured out.
I promise you, there's no blue chew on any other planet.
We don't need. That's the thing. We don't need corn. We already have it figured. Corn is really for so we know what kind of what women like for the most part.
AJ,
because if we just grew up and tried to figure it out, we'll figure something out.
AJ recently bought a device that it's a condensed air blower. And instead of sweeping the room, using your forearm strength, really getting it out the mud and cleaning your palace, he blows shit away. That's what corn is. Corn is just cheap. We can make a lot of it, and it fills your stomach up. It's the laziest way of doing it.
Yeah, but that
is fast and efficient.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with the concept of alien corn. They probably just don't have it like that. It's not worth it. Because what are they going to be looking at? What you're saying about fast and efficient, corn.
Hold on. This is a vulnerable moment. I have to neck myself. I haven't had to do that since high school. I haven't done something this stupid in a while. You're saying corn, and I forgot what YouTube is. And that corn means something different on YouTube. When you said corn, I literally was going with the yellow kernels on a cob. That's why I was. Wow. We can match, but I said it can fill your stomach up. Nobody else caught that shit, so I'm just gonna bow. Just because I'm an honorable nigga, my ancestors are watching. I know this, and I'm sorry.
But wait, that's what you meant?
I had a stupid moment. I was talking about real corn.
Oh my god, we got to come up with another word.
No, I just got to be better. We don't have to. Don't change the way we do things because I'm wrong. I have to accommodate myself.
No, but that's what makes a good team.
It takes a real man to say that.
If I'm on a court and I'm dribbling and there's a spot Why I might roll my ankle or the ball might bounce off. It's not the court's fault. It's mine for dribbling there.
Exactly.
Come on, Lawrence.
Exactly. Control
But also
the
that's-
controllable.
Yeah.
I can only control me,
Yeah.
not my circumstance.
Look,
Yeah.
we have no problem adhering to your disabilities.
You hear that leak? You hear what that is? It's called self-accountability. That's what men do.
Yeah.
We get up in the morning, we brush our teeth, we comb our hair,
Yeah. Nah.
and then we record shit. You know what I mean? But I digress.
Nah, Leak is a funny guy. He brushes his afro for sure.
with a tennis racket.
Yeah. Yeah, with a motherfucking
Just so it's extra mushy.
Yeah, nah.
He like that sleepy nigga look.
He brushes it with a hot comb every morning. He likes to look when it's just spiky in the hair.
And for those who don't get what we're talking about, Leak is if you don't know who Leak is, you probably don't listen well. But
Yeah, Leak is an individual. He's a supporter of the show. He subscribed to the Patreon, right?
yep.
Yeah, so he's a supporter. I was about to
too
say,
much of a-
if you're not subscribed to the Patreon, you're just a fan, nigga.
Which is fine. Which is fine. And
you
you know,
mind
that's
passing that?
that's on us. Which one?
The ashtray.
And that's on us to convince you to make that leap.
Yeah, nah, and we gotta start doing a better job with that Patreon.
But speaking of making leaps, I was intending to do this after we had started the show, but this is a pretty good way.
We had 30
segue.
minutes?
We good. We cooking.
We good. We got
We cooking. We got some more time.
We got a bunch of time.
But so Menace Material has a collective of talented individuals that we all podcast, but we do things outside of this job as well that are passions.
Yeah.
We're stand-ups sometimes.
Sometimes.
Lauren makes music occasionally.
More than we do stand up, but you make music a lot though.
Not as much anymore.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not
I
as
mean,
much.
I'd have shit that I've done recently, but I haven't put anything out.
Like every artist just holding shit in, but you know, F Mac.
essentially.
What does F Mac do?
Gets his family members disrespected.
Yeah.
AJ's a recluse. Nobody knows what AJ does except AJ. But one cast member in particular, 𝔓𝔬𝚃, he's I like to call him Cinema Shane because you know he's always in film mode.
Yeah.
Every time I'm seeing him, he's thinking of scenes. He's looking at the lighting in the room. He's always in the flow.
He's the Damon Wayans of Menace Material.
And
Bald and you know.
And recently, he had his last episode at the network. His going away party. It was like it's like LeBron retiring. Like this is big.
Yeah.
Shane is one of the founding members of this company.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He was one of the first voices that niggas ever heard on a Menace Material microphone.
And did he ironically set up the film shit?
I'll explain. Shane is on to bigger and better things. AJ could properly articulate it better, but he joined a film collective, correct? What is it called again?
No, it's not really a collective.
But he
joined it.
He, for all intents and purposes, he's in the in crowd now.
And I didn't watch the episode.
Right. So yeah. So Shane's been a screenwriter pretty much since forever, and he's done several scripts. He submitted them to like script submission contests. He's won a couple times and shit. And then recently he started a new project, but he's always been trying to get into the North Carolina filmmaking scene.
That's what I was talking about. the
Yeah,
North
and
Carolina
we've
filmmaking
met
scene.
people a part of the filmmaking scene. Like we've interviewed people that would make horror movies. That's not his genre though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know they've invited him to things, but you know that's just not his strength.
Yeah.
But like he's finally getting into the crowd of the content and the material, the movies that he wants to make.
More like a suspenseful
Yeah.
Yeah,
thriller.
exactly.
He's
Comedy,
a dramatic guy.
comedy-ish,
Imagine Nightcrawler. Yeah.
Thought provoking
So,
kind of guy.
Yeah, so now he's like working his way into that crowd and like gonna be fully going head first into his filmmaking career.
Which is beautiful.
Yeah.
Which is beautiful. He's
That's
on the
awesome.
bigger,
Oh my
better,
God.
Yeah.
higher paying things.
Yeah. Nah, man, it's
Shane is getting paid now. This is great.
Shane.
Next time,
And Shane isn't leaving Menace Material, but the next time you see him, it will be in a different branch of Menace Material.
And
The
he's
next
also
time we see him, he will be Hollywood.
a leather coat.
Yes.
Actual Ray-Bans.
I thought his shades were dark enough.
yeah.
He's
nah.
about to have 10% tints in the motherfuckers.
Oh my God.
Yeah, nah.
But
this
now,
is-
shout out to Shane. I didn't watch the episode, so it's actually, you know, first time. Well, you know, it's, hey, man.
know what I mean?
You know, imagine working your whole life or, you know, damn near your whole life for something you know, and kind of just being in the dark about it, like you just going head first, nothing but faith and hope.
Because it's a free fall. There's no, when you're joining, I like to call it joining the circus. If you're getting into show business, entertainment, anything that doesn't have a standard set path, like I go to this school, I get this degree, I go to this job, I get paid this money,
This
I
system.
do this, I get pimped for 5 years, promoted, then I pimp somebody else, and then the process just feeds upon itself. When you're joining what we're in, there is no that.
No.
There's people who try to make it as streamlined as possible, but that involves kissing a whole lot of ass.
And
And
that's not the way to go.
That's not, none of the niggas in this room are cut from that cloth.
Exactly.
So it's like, it's going to be a longer route. But
Nah, it's
in all seriousness, like it's truly inspiring. And, you know, it's crazy. It actually brings me to my next announcement. This is also my last episode at Menace Material.
as Groove.
As Groove officially. You
What's
know,
happening?
I'm pursuing bigger and better dreams. I recently got offered a 72-hour contract by the Charlotte Swarm. So
Don't listen to this nigga.
I'm going to go see if I can pimp that out.
Okay.
It's between me and Jello Ball.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I got,
sure.
you know,
You and
I got it
Jello
on good
Ball?
authority that they're kind of tired of that nigga.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't believe you, and I would never have believed that.
Nah, let's
Okay,
let's see about this. Like
that's true. Let's find out.
Jello Ball. You think you could play Jello Ball for a position?
They didn't like the fact that he got a real housewife of Atlanta pregnant.
And
The thing that's gonna fuck with his bottom line.
that's another thing. Their father did such a good job, but the only thing he didn't teach him was how to choose a bitch. You know, for the
None of
most
them.
part.
He didn't.
For the most part.
He didn't teach none of his sons because Lonzo ran into some situations where his first baby moms was a little finicky.
And which is crazy because if you was watching the Facebook show, Ball Brothers,
You saw it coming?
that everybody saw it coming. It's like she just moved scandalous.
She was very scandalous.
Like she would be on a trip asking for shit. Like, why are you? It's certain shit.
And even his new one, shout out to everybody who also watches Homeroom. Lonzo Ball has a podcast that we've covered from time to time.
couple times.
And on one of the episodes, his comrade was on there with him. And she was she didn't seem like she was really down with the program.
I remember this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
this,
yeah.
Like you can't judge an entirety of a relationship off a couple minutes of a clip,
But you can
or
get an
even
idea.
just a podcast in general. But you can get a good sense.
You can get an idea.
And you know, it smells a little funky. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's all
yeah.
I'm saying. It
Yeah.
smells a little
Fishy
funky.
a
And
little.
Because
I've
you've
been
been-
through some funk.
Because you've been
I've seen the funk. I've been in funk.
because you felt like you found the whole wisdom, as Eddie Griffin would call it. You know what I'm saying?
It's another degree
You took that class, so you understand. Like,
for free too. I had that student aid.
you know, and that's what happens. Obamacare. That's why he was great for a couple years. But
I still see signs of that shit.
you know, but it's
Marketing
like,
it. It's on every highway. Nigga.
It
You can get
is.
some Obamacare on any median.
yeah, and I don't know if that's a scam. I wonder if
don't-
we could get into that.
What you mean?
Menace Material Obamacare. We
I don't
could
know.
get that shit off.
Menace care?
I saw one sign that was so lackluster. I was like, man, if I donate to whatever QR is on this code, it's gonna go to the pockets of a bum,
Yeah.
of a homeless person.
Yeah.
That's an elaborate setup. It's a nice rule. Like, get some Obamacare, nigga.
Yeah.
It's only $5 to join the program.
Super random, Nobles. I really wish you was in the whip with me when I was riding down there today. There was a fucking junkie down there breakdancing, nigga.
Oh,
On
man.
the side of the road.
Well, what
waiting.
type of breakdancing? Like,
It
we
was-
talking B-boy?
It was everything. It was
Or we're talking like-
choreographed, solo.
Or we're talking about Step Up Moose?
Was it
Let's
a
look
woman?
that up.
It was a woman. It was a
Okay,
woman.
yeah.
It was a woman. It was a woman.
Which-
Step up who?
Moose. Type in Moose, Step Up.
Moose, step up.
Nigga.
See what your Twitter feed.
Y'all
This
don't
shit right
wait.
here?
First of all, shout out to Step Up. Y'all never watched Step Up, nigga?
Of course not.
Man,
Is this a white people dancing movie?
Moose. It's a white people dancing movie, but
Where did you?
But-
who subjected you to?
nah, it's not. Step Up is a legendary. Yo, Step Up is hard.
These are two straight males saying this too, so I'm inclined to believe them.
Yeah, I mean,
But this is also
he
F.
says-
Mac and J Noble.
Oh, F. Mac says hard too?
Yeah, F.
Yo.
Mac was like, "Yo, nigga, that shit tough."
yo, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that is how.
Yo, nigga, that shit tough.
But with the camera though, he was like, yeah, nah, he dropped the camera.
He started taking my picture. He was like, "Dog, this is better than anything I could do for you right now."
Noble, like for real though. And Moose is the quote unquote star player. He's the Kyrie Irving.
He's the protagonist.
He's the Kyrie Irving Like
got the
in
best
terms
footwork.
of like moving,
if he was 6'6",
yeah,
he'd be the greatest of all time.
It would be amazing, nigga.
He'd be a Hall of Famer. Nigga.
All he need is a motherfucking better wardrobe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just needs to upgrade his shit.
And less controversial takes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like, yo, just play it, dog.
Man, this shit's crazy.
And wait, see if you can skip through it because we don't want to, potentially. Yeah, okay. Go to the beginning of the stairs.
Okay.
This nigga
We're not gonna make it.
I'm not
hard.
gonna put it on the screen.
All right, perfect.
I was about to say, just for the record,
Yeah.
we're making no chili on this video.
Yeah, I'm not putting this on the screen. I'm not putting this on the screen.
Godfrey gonna get us and Paramount
No,
Pictures.
this one's not going up. Godfrey will get us maybe, but I'm not
Okay.
gonna put this one on the screen.
Godfrey, come on, man.
Come on, man.
All right.
It was in a person.
Damn.
He was like, "Bitch, watch this."
We probably not gonna get clipped.
Just sing it for him.
This is a white woman music. This is pop music. Come on, fuck with me. I am a white woman with short hair. No, you fuck with this neon music lights behind me. I'm a white woman. You know you fuck with me. I'm pussy. No lights behind me shining. Ooh-wee. Okay, but that's why you get.
But we got finished.
Yo,
But it was like that.
Like a Family
bro,
Guy
it was
cussing.
like that. But you know how dancing always looks better when you're looking at the front of it?
Yeah.
I saw all that shit from behind because she was turned the other way,
man.
so it was hilarious. You know what I'm saying?
So you couldn't even see the emotion.
No.
You couldn't see the facial
couldn't see the
expressions.
face, no.
And you could just feel it, though.
feel
Nigga,
it,
it's like, oh my God.
Now, what's worse? If you saw like a sign behind her that said, anything helps, like just stapled on her back while she's dancing, or if she's doing it for the love.
I was telling Lauren she need to have a fedora so she can just make it a part of her act, but also collect her rations.
Have you seen the spin it off the chest? When they throw it back, it spins like a frisbee.
Oh, have you
and
seen?
they catch it on the other side?
Have you seen them kick it off the back of your heel and land in the front of your face?
Moose does that.
I believe him. Look,
Moose does that.
okay. I could tell.
And if we can find a 30-second version of him dancing, like, because this is just a teaser.
And real quick, what's Moose's background?
it's gonna be on another
did he
video.
get adopted by some niggas with a brownstone in Brooklyn?
So Moose has like,
where he get all this seasoning,
it's
nigga?
one of those Andrew Schultz life.
Okay.
Like he grew up Jewish or whatever, just hey, how you doing type of lifestyle.
Yeah.
And then through meeting niggas with cardboard on the ground, you know what I'm saying? He just figured out, he was like, oh shit, what's that? He just got curious.
He threw his yarmulke off. He's like, I can't spin with this.
Well, he threw it in the back pocket. And then took it out and did some shit with it. You know what I mean? Because that's what he just got the style.
He covered the girl mouth with it. Shush.
Yeah.
Like the man you think.
But
Yeah, this nigga was killing that shit.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh, he dancing in
then
water?
Step Up 3, when he was doing that water shit, yo, F-Mac, did you watch Step Up 3?
Damn, you watched
Nigga.
all these shits.
Nigga, Step Up is hard. Well, I didn't see the last one, in all
How many
fairness.
they got?
And he got on me for watching Cake Boss.
Huh? I think it's honestly, it's a franchise, nigga. It's probably like 8 of them bitches.
Were you a Just Dance 2 kind of nigga?
No, I was never a Just
Are you
Dance
sure?
2.
You played
I was
the-
never a Just
Everybody did Michael Jackson Experience. That's different.
100%.
Everybody
I
did
did.
Michael Jackson Experience.
I didn't.
You didn't have a Wii?
I had a Wii,
I didn't
but
do it.
I didn't have.
I didn't play that.
I only played the free
You're
games.
not black, bro.
I never played
You're
that.
not.
I didn't have a Wii though.
Lauren,
So I didn't have a Wii
Lauren,
either.
he's not black, right?
But I never
No,
played Wii.
I just never did it for high scores, nigga.
No, but
I
every
danced.
every black family had Michael Jackson
You
Experience.
had it at some point.
I didn't have it.
You had to at
Mine
least have
either.
played it.
Well,
Did you at
Lauren,
least play it? Did you at least play it? That's important.
I've never
That affects the rest of this conversation.
I don't remember me like playing a dance game, but I've danced before.
Bro, I've never even
Yo.
seen it, bro. I don't even know what it looks like. So
Well,
it's fine.
Lauren,
You
you
know,
keep talking.
you're an
well, you're an
immigrant.
immigrant.
Yeah.
You're an immigrant, so it's
Fuck.
okay. We digress with that. But you're foundational.
No, I am. I am.
You're from Rocky Mount.
Nigga,
It don't get
I
black.
have
nigga.
lineage in Rocky Mount, but at the same time, I just wasn't dancing for a high score. Who was you trying to beat, nigga?
Yo,
look.
I had moments where I went in the bathroom, and fist balled up, like, yo, the fuck, because I couldn't beat my little brother.
He had better moves, or
for one round. No, he used to go crazy on that fucking game. Like he was honestly the Michael Jordan of that shit.
He had better footwork.
He was the competition. He's a dancing nigga though, so it almost don't count.
Oh, okay, well don't
it almost don't count.
He's a dancing nigga.
Scotty is a two-step. He could do that shit on a median and get some money.
Like New Orleans Street, if you just drop him.
Not even New Orleans. You can put that nigga in fucking Manhattan.
A word?
Right next to the niggas with the eighths and the shrooms.
Yeah, yeah.
Right in Times Square.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
With the white woman doing ballet.
Right where we was at?
Somebody doing a TikTok video gonna stop and be like, oh shit, look at this dancing nigga.
Nah, I don't I just never owned that shit. And Lauren, like I feel like we're real niggas. Like
I've never seen that shit,
don't get me wrong.
I thought y'all were.
Don't get me wrong. I've hit the Roy. I hit all them dances. You know what I mean? I was in that motherfucker.
You cat daddy, right?
Yeah.
Everybody cat daddy.
Everybody
cat daddy that 8th grade formal.
Cat daddy,
and
like
synchronization, like we was all nigga.
What's another one? Because cat daddy, that's too
the jerk.
I feel like Roy, you gotta really
Roy was smooth.
You gotta really
Roy, but I feel like shit like the cat daddy and even the Dougie. Like
the Dougie for
we were young and sentient when that happened. Enough to where we could remember it. Like we was actually a part of that shit.
But those are like
if you grew up in the 90s, you were 8 years old. You don't really remember Tupac dropping
But
that
I'm
out.
saying dances that white people wouldn't know. I don't think white people would know what the Roy is.
Probably not.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like Dougie, Cat Daddy, that's something that's a little bit more culturally known.
Should we pull it up for Nuso?
Let's pull it up for Nuso.
Are you trying to
Let's first pull up the Roy. Oh, wait, what's this?
Well, I'm trying to see all the complete list of crank dats.
Crank dat.
There's a lot of different crank dats.
The Superman.
There's Soulja Boy, Batman.
Yeah, Batman.
They did have the Lion King. They had the Roosevelt. I don't know if you knew those.
Like this shit is so universal. Like I was making a fucking toaster strudel the other day and was probably hitting that shit.
And
just waiting for the air fryer to be.
And by the way, Nutso, like these are different dances, but they all connect. You feel me? So while you're doing the crank dat, you might hit the Super Mario, but then you go into the Superman. You get what I mean?
And then
it's all synchronicity.
And that's when they watch you woo.
Exactly. You know. But damn, Crank That Temptation.
Yeah,
let's click on that. I don't remember that.
Crank That
Temptation. Good God.
Oh man, we can't play no music.
Nah.
I mean, we can try to real quick.
Yeah, just give him a taste.
Yeah,
if it sounds nasty, we can probably. Oh yeah, we good.
Look at the uniforms.
DJ
That's what's most important.
Yeah, the uniforms are.
Nutso, look at this.
Yeah. Hey. Whoa.
Shoulders, Nutso.
Whoa.
Shoulders.
Whoa.
It's not just legs.
Hey. Yeah.
Yeah. For the audio listeners, don't worry, we're dancing. Don't even care.
Okay.
Don't even think about it.
Dip. Yeah. Back. Yeah.
That shit was too much. He had to pass it off.
Hey.
And Nutso, like this is like, you know, what's wait, can we pause it real quick? What is Nutso? He's Greece, right?
Netherlands.
Let's look up Netherlands dance.
He's a nether.
We can't just have this be a one-way thing.
We shouldn't even say his country. We just call it the N-word.
Yeah. yeah.
Nutso's the N-word.
Yeah, he's from the N-word land.
Let's see what's going on. What is this?
Ellen Knopf.
Oh, hell no.
Nah, Street View.
Clomping dancing?
Yes.
This is his shit?
Yes.
Oh, we know we can play their music. Nobody cares.
Oh.
Nobody's copywriting this.
Oh my God. They look like fancy pilgrims, right?
Yeah. And are they at a deficit because of the shoes? Those aren't good dancing shoes.
Nah, they look like solid wood.
They sound like it too.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, they
like
they're clogs. Those are clogs.
Corn's getting fucked up in this. Yeah. What
If you close your eyes, this could be the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
That's the horse shit, right?
No, but the special version.
Yeah,
the
whatever.
special
Whatever the horses.
Well, I got to make sure that's actually their shit though. Clomping dancing.
That's
that
it.
from? You think that's it?
That's it. Where do the
Are those the shoes that they drink beer out of, or is that the Irish?
Irish drink out of anything, nigga.
That's true.
Drink out of a porta potty.
Yeah, Dutch
if they
folk.
could.
Yeah, you're right. It's a Dutch dance. Yep.
Yep.
Netherlands. Yep.
No, so I mean, look, I feel like I'm being biased, but our old shit better than your new shit. You know, because that video looked new to the motherfucker.
Yeah, that was
You need
yesterday.
to step it up.
That was definitely the
Literally
last.
step it
that
up.
happened the last 72 hours, nigga.
Yeah.
They all got that iOS
I was
update.
about to say.
But when I look at that shit, I wonder like, how do you tell someone's doing it good or bad?
Comment.
I think that's the beauty of it.
Okay.
There is no failing.
Nah, I
This
think
was 15 years ago though, in Holland.
Oh yeah, so this was
15 years ago in Holland.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, that's new enough.
And
shot
shit,
in
when
2009.
you compare
Our
that,
shit was 15 years ago too.
I was just about to say that. You compare that to what we just saw. That's not that.
2007.
That's not that far though. It's not that far
2007.
off.
It's not that far.
It's around the same time.
What's the
period.
comments say?
The comments.
I feel like you can't even like disrespect anybody.
6 to 8 pairs of socks make wooden shoe comfortable. Yeah, they cooking.
Nigga in the comments, crank that.
Can y'all see this?
Some niggas dropping facts really quick before everybody goes into detail about how much this dance offends them and is historically incorrect. Read this. And oh my
Damn,
God,
yeah,
Justin, why?
what the fuck?
What'd you sign us up for?
In
That was wrong.
1847, a nigga wrote a long statement.
You want to keep going?
No, nigga, let's get out of here.
Well, hold on, let me speed read it.
Are you about to?
Yeah, I'll speed read it just in my head.
In your head, get Lauren, get the hell out of here.
Oh no, so he's explaining why they're wearing what they're wearing because I think just based off the context, people are getting offended by the traditional garb because it represents racism. Yeah, and so he's explaining why they're wearing what they're wearing.
Okay.
It has historical backing.
Yeah, context to it. Yeah.
Hey, just like the noose in some cultures, you know.
Yo, they
He's
do this
basically-
in America. Nice. Greetings from the Netherlands. Wait, this was in America?
No.
Couldn't be.
Yeah, he's making it seem like it was. What if we saw
Yes,
Newso
indeed.
comment?
Yeah.
Oh, this wasn't even.
Oh man, that's tough.
This wasn't even foundational shit over there. Okay.
Okay.
They looked correct though.
They
So
did.
fucking
They had the
forward.
whole thing going for them. Bravo to them.
Yeah.
Or what was that?
Oh, it
say?
says not designed for wearing on hard surfaces like paved roads. So this is one of the real niggas saying y'all doing it wrong.
They're designed for working in the fields. This
Oh,
dance needs to
I
be
mean,
done
done in
on a
grassed
grassed area,
area.
or the dancers will damage their heels and ankles.
Mind the name.
Knees and ankles.
Oh,
Mind
these
the
niggas,
name.
yeah.
I love the bush. Oh man,
Yeah, nah, I mean,
I feel that.
They say that the white man's knees are a little bit more fragile.
I mean, that's what we've
That's
seen.
what the NBA's proved.
Yeah.
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 For sure.
They at least lack explosiveness. And
Because they doing shit like this to their knees. Mm-hmm. They fucking them up before they even get a chance.
they're not dancing in the grass. They're dancing on hard
Yeah,
pavement and hardwood shoes.
Oh my God.
Foolish.
Yeah.
It's foolish.
God,
But
God bless Jokic.
that's another reason why their culture is just, it's not as popular as other places.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
definitely would rather watch a luau. I'd rather see a nigga swallow a stick of fire
That's always entertaining.
and dance with coconuts
Always
Yeah.
entertaining.
than to watch these niggas in clogs tap dancing.
I was at Florida doing it. I went to a little Hawaii thing down there. Great time.
Well,
Great fucking time.
Did you put on the little flower thing?
They gave me a little something. You know what I'm saying? We walked in. It was a wonderful time.
Had you a
Years and
coconut
years
with a
ago.
straw?
You know what I'm saying? Order
Okay.
whatever. Some fish, of course. Some mahi, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Mahi. He
Got it
probably
done.
just caught that shit.
You know what I'm saying? It was
yeah.
smooth. Smooth.
Yeah.
It's a simpler way of living.
It is.
Makes you more appreciative of your natural surroundings because the earth provides.
I'm about to say, did you ride the wave while you was down there?
Nah, it was a restaurant.
Lauren looks more like he looks more like a boogie boarder. Like
Yeah.
you like to surf at shore.
Yeah. As long as he's riding something. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, Lauren does like getting knocked off of things. Lauren like
What are we talking about here?
That was just a little callback to the bull ride
little
thing.
bull joke.
Oh.
You won't,
Something
you
that
won't
you will
live
never
that
live down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't live that down.
I mean, I'm
unfortunately,
not trying to.
Every time I see you, I'm like, yo, there go Yosemite Sam, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, little bull rider.
He didn't ride a bull.
Did he?
Nah.
Yeah, he was more gangster than you. See? He waddled for no reason then.
Yosemite Sam. Who the fuck is that?
Nigga from
That's
Looney
Looney
Tunes.
Looney Tunes.
Oh.
With the guns.
Redbeard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Redbeard with
Redbeard
two
guy.
guns.
Oh yeah.
Two
nah.
revolvers, yeah. That nigga.
Wait, didn't he ride a
Always ready to
Warhol?
shoot something.
He wasn't riding shit.
Wasn't riding
He
shit.
ain't riding nothing.
He just
Yeah,
walking
He
around.
was walking
He had a
around,
regular
yeah.
job.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Nigga was like a cashier somewhere. He was just a dude.
Yeah, this nigga was just ready to go at all times.
he was just a cashier.
Yeah, he
He was
was
so-
active.
This nigga was just always ready to shoot something.
He was a regular civilian.
Yeah, I feel like
Never.
he represented emotion.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
He's overreacting. Like that's he's the face of overreactions.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's funny as shit though. Yo, that Looney Tunes show, the new one that came out a couple years ago on Cartoon Network, I actually kind of fuck with that shit. I'll fuck around and throw it on sometimes.
It's good.
When I want to watch something zany. You know what I'm talking about, F-Mac?
Yeah.
It's got pretty good. It's pretty good.
Can we get a picture of it?
Yeah, pull it up,
try
more.
to.
Looney Tunes.
It's the
up to
Looney
date.
Tunes show.
I've never even seen like a still image of it. Is it like
Which one is it?
Nah, it's not 2024.
It's not 2024, but those pictures down there, that's it.
Which one down here?
The to the left.
Oh.
Down. Yeah, those two, either one. Yeah.
Is it as far as the humor, is it old? Is it the old humor just in new form? Or is it just is it a new form of humor?
I watched the old one, but I have no recollections.
Well, I'm trying to pick apart some of these
how it
characters.
was or how the structure was. But it's them in everyday life.
Looks like go ahead.
Every episode is a new situation. Like Daffy Duck.
Yes, that's right.
Is Daffy Duck?
It's Daffy.
Okay, I was thinking about Ronald. Daffy Duck might find himself being like the executive of a marketing firm on accident, but it's got like some adult humor in that shit. It's pretty. I fuck with it.
Yeah, fucking.
Looks like they made Porky Pig like gay. Looks that way.
Porky Pig.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he is a little. He's not gay, but he is soft.
He's just built that way.
He's very soft.
And it looks like they
he's not even. You know, he's asexual in the show.
Looks like they made Elmer Fudd stupid,
Ace.
like really dumb, like even more dumb.
Yeah.
Tasmanian Devil. It looks like they made him a child, and like really just made him stupid.
But he's still crazy. Foghorn
Rooster
Leghorn is fucking hilarious.
He's always been funny.
He's like a Kentucky Fried Chicken Colonel in this show.
Okay.
Is that the rooster?
Okay.
Yeah, the big ass
The
rooster.
rooster, he always keeps
funny.
his swag.
He always had his swag.
Like
yeah.
no matter what, like any cameo.
He's a Mr. Krabs kind of character.
Yeah.
The CEO, he about his business.
He about his business every
secret
time.
recipes and whatnot. But you know,
Or Larry the Lobster.
Larry the Lobster. That's not registering. That's not ringing no bells.
Well, you said Mr. Krabs type of character.
Mr. Krabs. Perfect. Like, you know,
Like penny pitcher type of thing?
well, not that, but just like the entrepreneur, the boss.
Okay.
There's kind of, you know, he's not polished necessarily.
Yeah.
He's still got some rugged
Rough
nature
edges.
to him. Yeah, some
Okay.
rough edges.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes for a more dynamic character, you know what I mean? And yo, speaking of which, just cartoons. Have y'all seen the Everybody Hates Chris reboot?
I haven't seen it. I've seen it pop up. I haven't watched
They got a full episode on YouTube, the pilot, and I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they do.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
so-
watch it. I'm gonna keep watching.
Oh, you have been
I
watching?
watched the first one.
It's good.
And
To, like, just give us, like,
the
a-
first one was good enough. It literally picks up right where the real show left off. Because you know, in the show, they was in a restaurant in the diner, and he was getting his GED results, and it ended on the cliffhanger. We don't know if he passed or not.
Yeah.
And they had the what was that? Living on a prayer. It was an iconic scene. It
Yeah.
literally picks up right from there. So
Okay.
I mean, spoilers. He failed his GED. Like he didn't pass that shit.
Yeah.
And so in the show, he ends up back in high school, and he just going through that journey again. The
Okay.
characters are kind of different. It's different and the same enough. Like I saw some comments. It was kind of split down the middle. I would say more people favored it than disfavored it, but I liked it.
Probably because, I mean,
We might have to
a
pull that
real-
shit up and get a few.
A cartoon is completely different because the attention span is different.
Yeah.
Like it has to be a little bit more quicker, a little bit more to the punch than like a real show.
But the style of humor is the same, and like they kind of enhance it through the animation.
What about I was about to say artistic direction?
That's one of those things that's split down the middle because I watched it. It's simple, but I don't really mind it. And like I'm not the biggest critic when it comes to shit like that. Like as long as it doesn't look like ass, I'm probably not going to say anything. But you know, there's some people out there, you know, they're never satisfied. You need to give them 90s anime level graphics for it to even be
But is it
substantial.
because
But
before the cartoon, if like the idea of Everybody Hates Chris just being a cartoon, like in your head, you would think it would be like just a lot of cool shit going on. You feel me?
the style of
Like Black Dynamite,
Yeah.
that being a cartoon, the idea of it was actually true. It's actually like how you would think a Black Dynamite cartoon would be.
Exactly. And the thing with Black Dynamite is that he's such a larger than life character in the movie
Yeah.
that translates the animation very well because you already got this super nigga who does magical shit, literally defies gravity in a movie. So the surrealism leap, it's not that big of a jump. He was already based in fantasy.
And they probably didn't want to make it too niggerly, especially after what was that? The old one. Damn. Why am I thinking of the Proud Family?
It's not the Proud Family. I know what you're talking about. Good Times?
Good Times.
It's better than Good Times.
Okay.
It is 1,000 times better than Good Times.
And that's probably why
it's not even in the same ballpark.
They had the same.
They had the same finish line.
I didn't like it.
But Good Times, they tripped over a few hurdles.
Yeah.
Scabbed up their ankle and shit, and they just got left there.
And
Shout out Steph Curry.
Because they was trying to be.
He tried.
He tried.
He doesn't make all of his shots.
They was trying.
You're trying. Keep trying.
I want your bit to go.
Well, I mean, I wasn't really done yet, but keep trying to say what you're saying. It's so important.
They were trying to be a lot of things that they weren't. Like they had no real foundation. Everybody Hates Chris has a foundation.
Yeah,
so they didn't have to pull some, from what I'm assuming, some Family Guy shtick, some American Dad shtick, like how Good Times was. When you watch Good Times, you was just like, okay, that's Stewie, this fucking that guy, that's that bitch.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They were just pulling from
that's their Meg.
Like you can literally see where they got their inspiration.
They were just pulling from multiple different sources without no foundation. You can't do that.
And this one you can see it.
Yeah.
Some of the voices are the same people. Ted Cruz is back. What's her name? Tashina Arnold?
Yeah, I think so. That's her name. Tashina.
Tashina?
Yeah, Tashina.
No, we have to get that right.
We
She's a legend.
absolutely have to because she's a black all-star.
She's a legend.
So I'm not even going to speak until her name is pronounced correctly. Nobody's going to speak. Moment of silence for this legendary black woman.
Tashina Arnold.
Tashina Arnold. See?
Okay.
We approached it with grace and concern. But Tashina Arnold is back. Tyler James Williams isn't. And I don't think that the siblings are. I don't think Drew's back. But Greg is there. Chris Rock is still there. He's still narrating.
Okay.
Lauren, pull it up. We got to... Because with cartoons, you can pretty much get the gist in the first 30, maybe even a minute.
Oh, you want to watch it?
Yeah, go to YouTube. It's available. They put it out. Fuck it.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, we a little clip heavy this pod, but fuck
That's
it.
what it is. Everybody still hates Chris. That's what it is.
Yeah, everybody still hates
Everybody
Chris.
still hates this nigga.
I'm not gonna put it on screen though.
All right,
This is the trailer though, right?
Nah, this is a clip. You want a trailer? This is a clip from oh, it's a trailer. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I was about to say, go to like the full episode because trailers sometimes don't.
Can we put this on there?
Nah.
They can.
Should we even play it?
They can hear it.
They can hear it.
They can hear it.
Is that safe?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
They can hear it.
And
Yeah,
honestly, we're probably already fucked for this episode, but they can at least hear it.
They can
Nah,
definitely
they don't say that we're fucked just so we can hear this shit, nigga.
Hey, I mean, you got a
trying
campaign.
You see what you trying to do?
No, but you can definitely hear it. Just don't you gotta worry about that.
Damn, they really don't got the full episode?
Nah, it don't seem like they do.
All right, wait. Go back up. What was that?
This is just a couple moments from it, like a minute 42
Well,
seconds.
let's just watch that. All
right.
Daddy, can I get dance lessons after you cut Chris off financially?
Of course, baby.
Cut me off? When did you cut me on?
If you're not going to school, you got to get a job or get out. I can't have your sister and brother thinking it's okay to be a bum.
We can't kick Chris out of the house.
Because you care so much about me, huh?
No, because you can't do anything. You'll die out there. That's why you're going back to school.
But I missed so much class. Don't make me repeat 10th grade. Everyone will think I'm stupid.
If you don't think everyone already thinks you're stupid, you're stupid.
Look, Chris, that school is our best option so you don't end up on these streets. It's scary out there. Crackheads, gangs, that white man in a Larry Bird jersey.
10th grade was the worst year of my life.
Okay,
I like it.
I get
And
okay.
pilot
It's cool.
episodes, they're the starting point. They usually get better if it's a good show.
That's a fact.
So just based off of these bones, they can make something.
Now, nigga.
And you see how I kept the same, it feels like it's the same show.
It's the same show. Now, fucking, let's just start this show and I'll just say what I got to say. I'll wait for this nigga. Finish typing.
Yeah, Lauren.
Go ahead. What's up?
You done with your pitter patter, all that pitter patter? We can't intro the show with.
Oh, nigga, I thought we already did that.
You thought we introed the show?
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh,
even
you up
realize.
your pivot? You excited for this fair, nigga?
No, I asked somebody already.
3, 2, 1.
America, you're here once again, time and time again, because this is another session of your favorite podcast. This is 𝙼𝙾𝚃𝚃 Show. I'm your host, Tone Groove.
This is how slow the earth moves in Tony Head. Dumbass nigga. Jay Nobles. White man behind the boards.
Yep.
F-Mac in the building.
That's me.
That's him. Yes, we are back. We are back. Like the video, do what y'all do best. Subscribe. Y'all know what to do. Why LOIs? Very important. Y'all been doing a good job. Y'all been doing so good. We're missing something.
You're doing
every week.
Just be honest. You're doing better than us.
Yeah, you're doing a lot better.
We haven't been keeping up with them properly, but this week I have all of them aligned in chronological order, nigga.
Okay,
We're going by who did it first.
Exactly. Okay.
That's how crazy. That's how organized we are.
Fairness.
I'm ready.
LOI the show, all platforms, Apple Podcasts, IG, Twitter, good stuff. But nigga, the Penguin. Have y'all watched The Penguin?
The show.
Nah.
Dog. Nigga. When I first, like the idea
it's too much
of The Penguin, when I first saw it, I was like, man, this is stupid. Like, The Penguin, like who even really cares about The Penguin?
That's how you make a good show. Sorry, go ahead.
I watched the show. The shit is incredible. It's almost...
It's a mob story, right?
It's almost like... If they made it a movie, I feel like it would be better than the Batman.
I was just about to ask that.
It would be way better than the... Like, first of all, let's look up the actor. Because I know this guy, but when I found out it was him, I was like, yo.
Because he had on so many prosthetics that look real that he completely got into a different person.
Farrell, dog?
Yeah.
This crack.
What's the premise?
This crack.
What is the premise? Is it the Penguins take over Gotham City?
I don't want to... Yes, it's so good, dog. So basically, it's the Penguin. He's a fuck up, right?
Yeah.
Like he's maniacal in nature. He's smart, but he's also a fuck up.
He makes a lot of mistakes.
It's going through that, him kind of, not figuring it out, but just making it go his way, playing different positions, like
kind of like in Shark Tales, the shark's son that was soft.
Yeah,
and he kept fucking up. He wasn't really like his older brother. He was down with the mob shit. He was a cold-blooded killer.
Nah, it's not even like that. The Penguin is that nigga, but it's like he views himself as higher than how people view him because he has a cleft foot. You know what I mean? He walks like that, like
He's got a waddle. He's got a birth defect, so
he's a little.
There's a chip on his shoulder.
He's hard to look at, especially on Sunday mornings.
You would think that would excel your career in the criminal world. Like being a scary looking nigga.
Yeah, but
having Brandon like that, like, yo, that's the Penguin, dog. You don't fuck with him.
Yeah. Like you're noticeable and shit and everything. Like niggas, like you walk in a room, you see that nigga.
I'm trying to think what's threatening about penguins. Like what could a penguin possibly do to hurt you?
You can peck at you.
Yeah, look like they can't hurt you.
The penguins are pretty big.
They're pretty big, but like they can't do nothing to intimidate you. Unless he started laying eggs on niggas' heads.
But I think that's the thing. It's like it's the waddle. It's like the penguins aren't dangerous, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what makes them dangerous.
That's like Sugar Ray Robinson. Nigga, Sugar Ray Robinson. That name's sweet as fuck, but he'll fuck you up.
Sweet as fuck. It's oxymoron.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the will you win. It's like
it's the Trojan horse.
You feel me? That's
so
why his name.
$1 billion niggas in that
it's
shit.
The Penguin.
Yeah.
But like honestly, y'all niggas have to find a way to watch this show.
What's it on?
HBO Max.
HBO Max? Oh, perfect.
It's the best show I think is on television right now.
Word.
It's nothing fucking.
It's like that.
But name a show and I'll compare it.
Breaking Bad.
The Sopranos.
Well, I meant right now, but if you want to be honest, oh my God, if this gets 8 seasons like Breaking Bad, maybe even 5, it's shitting on Breaking Bad.
Eastbound and Down.
8.8 out of 10.
I don't know. Eastbound and Down
is fucking phenomenal.
It's a very good show. Name something else. Name something that's on.
Nigga, you asked us to name shows and we're naming better shows.
The Wire or it's The Sopranos or something, nigga.
I said The Sopranos.
It's beating Eastbound. I'm sorry.
It's beating Eastbound?
It's beating Eastbound.
Are you sure?
It has to, dog.
How many times have you watched it?
Bro, I've watched it.
Eastbound.
I haven't watched the new season.
You haven't even finished Eastbound.
Nigga.
So you don't know. Eastbound and Down is one of my favorite shows of all time.
I've never watched it.
It's up there, dog.
It's a good show.
In terms of like just funny and story, every season makes sense. Every season is like a year in a nigga's life. And it doesn't feel dragged out. I don't know correct pronunciation.
It's better than Ozark?
I didn't watch that.
What's that?
Ozark.
Ozark's pretty good.
When you said Ozark, all I could think of was like the cold, spooky thumbnail.
Oh,
Ozark's pretty good.
You got to watch. You don't know shows.
Yeah,
Ozark is
fine.
motherfucker.
Ozark.
Ozark's crazy.
Ozark is like.
Where do y'all have time to watch all this shit?
Oh no,
I got caught up watching Two and a Half Men reruns.
I just told you
I didn't have time to watch
I just told
Ozark.
you I didn't watch Eastbound, nigga. I didn't watch that.
Oh, okay. It's tit for tat.
You don't have to
Yeah.
look. Ozark is basically is about. You just gotta watch it, man. It's good. But
it's a cold show, right? That's all when I think Ozark, I just think of that chilly ass.
it's a chilly theme to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's good.
But by nature of human, like human nature is just chilly outside.
Exactly.
It's cold out.
And
Motherfuckers is desperate.
Yeah.
On the side of the street, pop locking, nigga.
It's almost like the white power if he wasn't already established yet. You know what I mean? It's terms of like, God damn, my son, my fucking daughter should get into this. My bitch hate me. It's all the same shit.
Yeah.
But
so it's
Ozark,
better. So how's it match up?
It's the Penguin.
It's better?
The Penguin is a phenomenon.
It's stressing you out the whole time.
What is so? Is it creating?
And what's good
I'm
about
to say
it?
it's creating that tension?
Here's the thing about shows, right?
Okay.
A lot of shows, because of like the framework of how to make a show and write a story, it's everything under the sun for the most part has been done. Yeah. So it's like, okay, this happened, so this is probably gonna happen. But literally in the first 15 minutes, it's like, oh shit. So it sets the tone. So now you're watching it 30 minutes in, and you're like, man, I don't even know what's gonna happen. Like this nigga might just hit the worst bad luck.
Yeah.
He's already having the worst day of his life. So you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tap in.
Yeah.
And then
the last thing,
and then the way he's playing the Penguin, it's in a way that like now you understand why the importance of actors, like skill level, but like just like who to play the character. Like I never thought the Penguin could be played like this.
Is he doing what Heath Ledger did to the Joker?
Yes.
Is he stamping this character?
But better.
What?
And only
But
because
Better, nigga?
Better.
Justin,
You're saying a
hold on,
lot
Justin.
now,
Just-
bro.
This
You
is
know, maybe
this is a lot of hype.
It's just shiny right
This is
now.
a
This
lot.
nigga is good,
Super
dog.
shiny. I can
This
feel
nigga
it.
is good.
You
It
must have got
probably
the
is really
best.
good. It's
He
just
got
shiny
the
right
best
now.
head ever watching this show.
No.
Something happened.
No.
There's some intimate moment
It's
that's like
not
this
even-
intertwining with his idea of what happened.
It's not even the type of show you would want your girl around you because she's gonna fuck it up. She's gonna try to distract you.
Okay.
Oh.
I want to be head in first on this show.
This is man cave activity.
This is like nigga, are you on the way? Like I'm trying to watch this shit right now.
Hurry up, it's premiering. We're going to miss the premiere.
Like you feel me?
Yeah.
It's
okay.
And you have to
you
watch
having
the show.
hour-long conversations with F Mac after, like, yo, you see season?
Like
you see episode 8, nigga?
Episode 7.
You've sold me on this shit. I'm gonna watch this shit.
Yeah.
I'm probably watching the first episode tonight.
The only reason
He makes me feel like I should have sold everybody his Chris better, nigga. I should have been like, yo, this was better than the original. It don't even fuck Tyler James. He's not needed.
Bro, I'm telling you, dog, like, you have to watch it because you're gonna see exactly why I said that. Why you can't even really compare them, but they're on the same level.
Okay.
You feel me? And after that point, it just goes to like, all right, you just care about the dead more, or do you care about the real shit?
Right.
Not saying that's what it is, but what do you care about?
Okay. How much what's the word? Continuity?
Let's look that up. I know that word, but I don't like.
In what sense?
Come on, dog. You
In
know
what
it
sense,
enough.
though?
You know it enough.
What do you mean?
But how much continuity? Like, you know how with the MCU,
You just mean like in the story of Batman?
the Disney Plus had so many shows that allegedly had intertwining
Within the actual-
with the
Okay,
movies, like
so-
it was relevant to the story. Is that
So
what's at play?
Does
this matter?
I can say this is the only thing I'll say. It starts off with like the Riddler plan going right. So all you
Right
see,
after the movie.
all you see is just water, nigga, and people screaming.
Wait, so when is this set? This is set after the movie?
This is set like directly after the movie.
After what? Which one?
The Batman.
The Batman.
With Bane?
With
No,
the Batman with
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
Newest one.
The Vampire Batman.
Oh, the newest one.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that bullshit again. All right.
Well, I mean,
No, you,
Probably not.
that's the
You
thing.
probably
You
don't. You probably don't. Because I can tell you right now, the movie ended with like the Riddler's plan. He blew up some shit. There's a bunch of people got fucked up. But
I watched the last 10
but
minutes.
Batman, in those moments, he became like the symbol. He was like,
Yeah.
I can't just be vengeance.
Yeah.
I also have to be aid.
So do they show
I have to be
Batman
a
in
first
this?
responder.
Do they show Batman in this? In the Penguin?
No.
Okay,
From
good.
what I've watched.
Because
From what
I
I've
don't
watched.
want that other nigga
But
to
even
pop
if
up
they
ever
did,
again.
I would say no.
You don't like that Batman that much?
No, I don't.
You not ready for this next movie?
No.
Yo, okay, you're kind of bugging because I like this Batman. I'm not saying he's the best, but I like when there's different takes. I like when there's different angles on the character. With him in particular, he's cool. But the Joker, the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. Now, that movie, the sequel, I'm probably never gonna see.
Don't.
Wait.
I'm probably F-Mac, you watched it?
No, but I've heard so many horrible things.
I watched so many YouTube videos on how ass it was.
They say it's bad.
I was like, I might have to watch it when it comes out. Only movies that are great and that suck get me excited to watch them. I'm going to watch this, but it's going to be for free. I'm not paying for this.
It's a musical, ain't
it is allegedly, but I've heard that it's like a musical. It's like it's really just Lady Gaga humming in the bathroom about how she loves Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah,
it's stupid.
While she smacking her arm trying to get a fix.
Hell yeah,
trying to get that vein
I
popping.
heard it's incredibly boring and it just doesn't make sense.
It's
weird.
I've heard the worst things about it. I haven't heard anything good. It's just like people are like, man, this is a travesty. It turns out that allegedly, who's the director of that movie again?
Todd Phillips.
Todd Phillips.
Allegedly, Todd Phillips didn't even want to do it.
Sounds like it came out that way.
Yeah.
The night of the premiere, he was somewhere hiding on like at a golf course or somewhere, like on an island. You know what I mean? Far away from everybody.
In disguise.
Yeah.
Yeah, out on a fake mustache.
I saw
this
it
movie
somewhere.
is his pre-cum. He didn't mean it.
Literally.
He apologized immediately. I'm normally better than this. You seen the Batman? Batman was crazy.
Trust me, I've done this before. I promise I've done this before.
But yeah, nah, I heard. And does anybody in here care about like spoilers or anything? It's an ass movie.
I'm good.
Apparently,
Let's put it for the people, though.
Apparently, well, I mean,
spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning.
Spoiler alert.
You have been warned. Apparently, the Joker gets graped.
I heard that at the end of the movie.
He gets the laughter graped out of him.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Is that why he starts laughing?
No.
Oh,
no,
that's when he stops laughing.
No, that's what stops him from.
In the first movie, the reason in the first movie, literally, it set him straight. Everything is serious. In the first movie, the only reason he had that chuckle because it was a nervous condition. It was like a twitch that he had. Like he would just compulsively laugh and he couldn't help it.
That started at the gut.
The first one was good.
A belly laugh.
A belly laugh.
Like from a seasoned comic.
And the only way to get that out,
Gotta get in there to reach out and get it.
got to go through the one and only hole. The holy hole.
Yeah. It's the closest. It's the closest entrance.
But I heard that too. I was like, yo, don't tell me the Joker got dug out.
And apparently, like everybody who was reacting to it that I saw, they was like, it didn't make sense for it to happen.
It wasn't part of the story.
It was. It was definitely part of the story. It happened.
Though?
But why? Exactly.
Yeah.
And this one nigga, I forgot his YouTube channel, but I fuck with a few movie review channels, you know, a few perspectives out there. But this one nigga, he was like, I hate when people in this field say, what was the point of this movie? Because he feels like that's just lazy. That's lazy commentary.
Yeah.
Like you can always find something. But he was like, I was literally forced to be like, yo, why did they do this? What was the point? Nothing made sense.
It was. I heard it was a bunch of stitched together like sequences, whatever that word is said correctly, and it just didn't make sense in like chronological order. Like it was like the beginning shouldn't have been the beginning, but it was all in its head. But then it wasn't. I don't know.
That can be done though. That can be done if it's done properly. Like Pulp Fiction did that.
Yeah, but that's done.
Or that or that fucking Marvel show with the moon nigga where it
Moon
was like
Knight.
yeah, where you like
I never watched.
saw the whole shit, but then you realize he was in a fucking what'd you call that place when niggas is crazy?
Dream State.
Nut House.
One of them nut
Looney
house
Bin,
crazy
whatever.
loony places.
I never
there.
watched the show, but
He was like in an
Asylum.
asylum the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he was like, it was back and forth and it like fuck with you a little bit.
Yeah. F-Mac, you are right though, because I forgot Pulp Fiction did tell that story out of order.
Yeah.
And it made sense.
But
in that sense, it doesn't.
But
really
it's
matter.
ironic how like this movie is about a crazy nigga, and you should be able to do that because it should work. It should make sense, but it just doesn't work apparently.
Yeah.
Like that's what everybody's just been saying, and even the most thespian of white people,
Hate
like white women, are like, I don't like this. This isn't good.
Yeah.
You know? So
they should have just left it where it was. The first Joker movie was cool. It was good.
It was great for what it was.
For
And that's
what it
all we
was.
needed it to be.
And it should have just been left right there. That's all it takes.
Unfortunate circumstances always lead to you know, bad endings. Sometimes.
Nigga, did you hear they have a new Batman? Since we're on just like comic book shit. There's a new Batman.
Who you talking about?
TV show? Is he a black Batman?
I think it's like a comic book or something. I saw like a little reel about it on YouTube somewhere. But it's called Absolute Batman. Like, you know how comic books and like that shit, they be having different universes.
It's different types of
like
Batman.
the Ultimate Spider-Man and the fucking Superior Superman, all them different types of shit.
Yeah.
They got a new Batman, but this one is kind of cold.
Yeah.
This one is kind of cold. Like, he's a lot broker and a lot bigger.
Without the mansion, without the money, without the butler, what's left is
Like,
absolute Dark Knight.
None of that shit. Like, apparently, like, this nigga, he was a linebacker in college and shit.
Yeah.
He was there on scholarship. The nigga faked the injury so he could go learn and shit, so he can become an engineer and all that shit. And, like, his parents still died. Like, his dad died, but it's just different. And
Damn.
If they made this shit into a movie based off what I was seeing in that little short, I was like, that shit would probably be cold.
And that
it was like, this nigga 6'6", 250, which is impossible.
And you want to know
for him to move that fast?
They're gonna have fucking that Jack Reacher nigga play that nigga.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit, yeah. Sound like they just made Bane Batman for real though.
Literally,
Okay. Yeah.
Alfred is a fucking badass in this shit.
Oh, yeah, I did see
Alfred
that.
is an assassin. He on some shit like Deathstroke. He got like a suit, a bunch of guns and shit, and he's an assassin. He's
Yeah.
still old though. It's kind of crazy. Like if they made this into a movie, I'll watch it.
Is Robin?
I'm not gonna go buy no comic book. That's too much.
If
They
he's
chopped somebody's hand.
I'd rather just watch some shit on YouTube. But if they made this into a movie, or even like one of those cartoon movies that DC be doing on HBO Max,
yeah.
Oh, he
I'll
cold.
watch
He
that
chopping niggas' arms off.
yeah,
That's crazy.
he
he's
still don't
cutting up.
kill niggas, but he's a brute nigga. He's very brutal. He has none of the gadgets, so he has to make sure you hear the bones crunch to really strike fear in you, because there's
Let you know.
It let you know, nigga.
I'm about to say I wonder what's the catch. Is Robin a stud?
Nah, I ain't seen no Robin yet, but Joker's a billionaire.
That's hard.
What a flip.
You see what I'm saying?
So rich
It's a
Lex.
flip, yeah.
Okay.
Joker's a billion. Apparently he's one of like the
Luthor,
30 richest niggas in the world.
You see, and this is why comic books are hard. You know what I mean? You get something that's will never be adapted.
You know what I
to
mean?
film. And comic books, honestly, like I've never looked at a comic book and was like, I don't like this artwork. I don't like the way they drew this shit.
I mean, I don't know. I've seen some shit that kind of look goofy.
Child, you never did.
I've seen some shit that look goofy.
All right. Speaking of goofy looking, tight. Let's go to best WNBA player ever. Let's see if speaking on looking goofy.
What statistical category is this? You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean.
Like, what do we?
This is. I think. Okay.
Play with it.
This
see
this
what
is
happens.
something different.
Completely.
Like she what this is Wilt Chamberlain. We're seeing the Wilt Chamberlain of women, but we're actually seeing it happen.
It was filmed.
It's not some like fantasy story of like, oh, did it happen?
You
I
know
see
what I
some like
mean?
old pictures. It's kind of great.
Or only old radio clippings like, yo, her ass was crazy. Like,
you know, so
look at the cheeks on that ass.
You feel me? So this is something completely different. We're seeing it in real time. But wait,
it's up here. It's right here.
What?
Okay.
So, okay, where do we start?
Watching that.
Where do
No,
we
fuck
start? I'm gonna let you guide this because you've done the research and I appreciate you, my brother. But chronologically speaking, we're abusing this word and we're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
Where do we start? Because I see a lot of intriguing imagery.
Okay, let's just click on it. Right?
They can see this, correct?
I don't know
They
if we should put this
must.
up.
Why not? This ain't copyrighted. This is Twitter, man.
Yeah, but I mean,
It is a
YouTube
little
sometimes
explicit.
it's a little risque, but I mean, it's not that bad.
Fuck.
Be all right.
Risque?
Maybe that'd probably be all right. Probably be all right. I just be trying to think about how YouTube gonna think, but
I think we're already in the hole this episode, guys.
all right. Tough.
I don't think so. But
Pop
what
it up, take
what
it
if
real
you
quick.
make it kind of small, but not small enough because a lot of people view this on their phone.
Yeah, Lauren,
so
you
they got to see this.
Could you blur it?
We'll leave the
after
link in
the
the
fact?
description. Nah, fuck around.
Nah, after the fact, that's too much work, nigga. Fuck that.
So this can definitely be up there. That's
Okay.
cute. So Angel Reese, basketball player,
Extraordinaire.
phenomenon.
Yeah.
Somebody say something about her. Entrepreneur.
One of the best rebounders in the league.
Yeah, a lot of things outside of what you just put in the notes
percentage.
to me.
Yeah, she definitely puts it. Huh?
I said a lot of what you're saying, except for what you put this title of the note for me. But go ahead.
Best WNBA player ever. But that's the thing.
And Lauren, that's why I asked them to begin this conversation.
Yeah.
In what statistical category?
Lauren, I'm so glad you said that.
Thank you, honestly.
I'm so glad you said that.
That was pivotal to keep us
you're here
intact.
You're here to ask the questions that they have.
And by the way, they missed you last week. And the comments, they was like, yo, shout out FMAC. You held it down.
Yeah,
you did a great job. There was a lot of love and support, but they did miss you dearly.
Yeah, they missed
for
you.
some reason.
So
they missed you more than we did, nigga.
Yeah.
The thing,
it was so nice being able to flush out all my thoughts. Oh my God. Man. He didn't have a crutch to fall on. He had to stand alone.
God.
Yeah,
you saying that's my crutch is your crutch. But look, damn, that was De Niro's head. Him not having a leg to balance, he just be falling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He got to use his ears as support sometimes.
Yeah. But Lauren, when in terms of greatness, right? Like I think LeBron is the greatest ever in basketball, but also outside, right? The
total
tools,
package.
The obvious shoes. That's a barometer of a great basketball player. Does you do your shoes show?
And he has successful ones, yeah.
Successful shoes.
Not the Flyers, but
successful.
good enough.
We
know LeBrons. We know niggas who won LeBrons. A few of us in this room have worn LeBrons.
Nigga, yes, of course. They're not fly now, but they at one point they was. There was, the standard of nigga, do you have a family, to provide for you? But in terms of that, he's not out in the media, you know what I mean, disrespecting his wife. It's a lot of things that goes into being great and the best.
Facts.
And this is good.
Okay.
On top of her already being a top NBA player, WNBA player. I mean, I don't know her stats. I don't even know her shot percentage. I don't know what her team is, if they're winning.
Is she injured?
I think she's injured.
She's pulling a lot of weight. Yeah, I can only imagine. She gonna bust out a shoe like Zion. It's gonna be glorious. And we're not being good broadcasters right now because there are people who listen to this purely for the audio. And if you're doing that, please rate us on Apple or Spotify.
Absolutely.
It's right there. Just scroll all the way down to the bottom. 5 stars will do.
Yeah.
I think 5 will do. Y'all like 5?
I concur.
5 stars will do. And do that. But we're looking at the infrastructure that is Angel Reese currently because we've had pretty to bad WNBA players in the past.
Yeah.
Few and far between. It's almost like having a quadruple double.
But
a bad bitch in the WNBA, that's like having a quadruple double. Only like 5 people have done it.
But then them being straight.
Straight is, well, I can't think of any hot ones that are gay. You update me on that, but I can't think any of that. I don't know. So it's almost like it's not even a necessary category. But she's taking it to new heights. She's going full woman power and embracing her sexuality in a way that most female athletes haven't before.
Well, because
this is the one thing she's going to beat Caitlin Clark on.
Only thing.
This is the only thing, probably. Because when it comes to that basketball court, Caitlin just got too much skill.
She's cooking everybody.
Just too much skill.
When you look like that, it's nothing else to worry about outside of basketball. You know what I mean? You don't got to worry about being picked up, being stuffed in anywhere.
I mean, perfection is hard, but it definitely exists.
Candace Parker was okay. I never really liked her.
I was trying to figure out.
Because,
who's this? What's her name? Cool, but the body is a little... She looks too tubular.
And she looked like you take that wig off, nigga.
It's going to be some short braids.
That head, not even...
It's going to be some short frizzy braids underneath.
Nigga, all that estrogen is going to fall apart. You're like, what the fuck? She got to...
Get some zoom ins. This is interesting. And this is the best they have to offer right now. Who's the bottom right?
I don't know.
She can look like Tracy Ellis Ross.
The bottom right,
head a little bit.
The bottom right is the best because all these other bitches could be
the middle. She's insane.
In what way?
Not in terms of her her personality. I can tell she's crazy. Look at her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and she does sports professionally.
She has a crimson chin though, like her jawline. Actually, her jawline is
pretty
big.
strong.
All of the women with the crimson chin.
Yeah.
She kind of reminded me. I forgot her name, but it was this soccer player from back in the day. She was a woman, and she was kind of crazy. Like she beat up her nephew and shit. She was the Charlie Sheen of female soccer. Just a fuck up. Always in the news.
Yeah.
Drunk driving.
Yeah.
Police chases.
Headbutting bitches.
Charges.
Yeah.
All that shit. She reminds me of her. But
I don't know, dog.
I'm not gonna lie. Angel Reese is and something we have to acknowledge the fact that something has changed though, because she didn't always have that ass, and not to say she has a lot now.
I was gonna say what you said.
But that wasn't always there.
Nah, I think you know, that's the benefit of having a professional nutritionist.
Yes.
You get to tell them how you want your body to be built. And I believe that's what, you know, she's been spending a lot of her time doing. And another thing, like a lot of these stars now didn't have a Ari to look up to. You feel me? They didn't have like what's little baby mama?
I don't know. Oh, fuck.
That little woman.
I know you're talking about Jada. Jada Sky or whatever.
Jada.
Yeah.
A lot of
what's Waka Flocka's girl name?
A lot of women in the past didn't have these quote unquote bad bitches.
I don't think that's true.
No.
I don't think.
And they had women to look up to that were hoes, but not on the level that was appreciated and accepted. You know, women, it has to be like at least 1 million bitches doing something before the rest of the billion are like, all right, you know, I think this is cool.
I'll give you this. It was only ever one at a time, but there was always, in every era, there was a woman that represented the pinnacle of what they could be. How bad is bad possibly?
Not
Jada Pinkett Smith probably did it for 1 decade.
No.
Fucking who was I just thinking of? Lauren London ran shit for a while,
but it's not.
Lauren London was the source code for bad at one point in one period.
I'm not saying, look, every generation has a madam to look up to. I'm not saying that. I'm saying they didn't have an Ari, nigga. You get what I mean?
What's different about Ari?
What you mean?
What's different about Ari? I don't see her impact reaching further than anybody else has done before.
No. What is Lauren? No. Ari has. I think Ari and like just those women, right? That style of woman has significantly impacted like the club scene, what hoes wear. Like a lot of these bitches are, you know, Ari is the madam now.
I give you that for sure, but she isn't the first, and she's definitely gonna be the last to do that.
She's the
and
first.
I don't even think she did it the biggest. Like every decade of rap music,
it was Kim K.
has that one bar for like the baddest bitch. Like right now it's Ari. Before it was probably Lauren London.
Yeah, nigga, I get
like something that everybody just unanimously rapped about. Rihanna was it for one point in time. Like it just Ari's not reinventing the wheel, nigga. You can't put these hoes on no pedestals, nigga. She ain't doing nothing exemplary.
You're not.
I don't see no groundbreaking shit happening.
You have no idea what to. You're saying Lauren London. Where's Lauren London's impact
now?
Lauren London.
All have their point
London.
in time.
That's the thing. Lauren London was just a cute bitch.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like,
What is Ari?
But she wasn't necessarily showing her good. She was still quote unquote, you know, lovely lady.
But that's because of the
she
era.
carried herself like that.
That was the era we lived in. It was more modest. It wasn't as thotty.
So
it wasn't a big Instagram.
So listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
Fashion Nova didn't exist.
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying they never had an Ari. Ari did this. Pull it up on the screen.
What, this one?
Yeah.
You got to respect your elders.
And what's crazy is I just said pull it up on the screen, and I just you chose this.
Yeah. He was talking about Ari.
No, I was talking about
Angel. Yeah.
No, I just said choose one, but I let you choose.
You didn't say choose one. You said pull it up on the screen.
Yeah,
Can we get some new material?
You was like, yeah, that one.
Let's get some new
I'm already
material.
on one screen.
Go down. I saw some other stills that looked telling. Yeah, that one in particular. This is when the tide started to turn.
But
she was walking into that. She was strutting into that arena.
Can you put it on the screens? So when I saw this, right, this really kind of like I didn't really like it. You know, like
you didn't like it.
Some women look better when they're not in motion.
What do you mean you didn't really like it? What's wrong with this?
It don't even
pick 3 flaws.
Ass.
Pick 3 flaws with this. I challenge you.
She's trying to move it.
Oh wait.
Okay. Maybe.
Well,
She's trying to move it.
It's not. She is trying to move it, but also the diameter from like bone to ass. It's not as big as it was in the photo.
And the hips aren't as wide as she's trying to make them.
Well, I mean, look at
But
how
also-
restricting the cheetah pantalones are.
No,
Those
Tony,
pantalones are very tight, nigga. The skin tight.
No, they're not. They're tight in what they are, but in texture, they're loose, which is why you can kind of see through her ass. And the fact that her glutes at the bottom of her thigh isn't really shaking like that, it's not like.
So
you get what I'm saying?
You seek perfection in your booties.
Look,
that's what you're looking for.
Well, I mean, this is God's earth. what's like? What are you talking about?
This is
Perfection
God's earth.
Aren't we trying to look for perfection as being a black man in America? I mean, being a foundational chosen one.
Nigga, look at your socks. There's brown stains on them. You're not searching for perfection,
nigga. Well, I'm trying to. Nigga, look at you. But at the same, I think we named at least 4 or 5.
No,
but
you
I'm
didn't.
not. You're trying.
They
to,
were all little.
Look,
Lauren said, Lauren did the end.
Look,
yeah.
Because it's not. You put us in a position where we had to look for something, and you can always find something because it's always something or somewhere to be better at.
And that's the point that I'm making. Well, first of all, I don't disagree with the sentiment.
Okay,
if
so
you're doing good, you can always do a little better.
So, okay.
But listen, Pimp, she's doing better than last season.
No, it's not.
Where was this last season?
It's her first season.
Why?
Well, I mean, she's played sports before and she's been famous. So I mean, like college too. That was the season. Where was this?
Look,
can't do this. In
nowhere to be. Nigga, she had NIL deals, nigga.
Exactly.
She could sell anything.
Wait till you get the bag.
She could pluck a pussy hair and put that shit on eBay.
When
they can make money off their name, image, and hygiene.
Are you gonna, Lauren?
NIH deal.
Lauren, are you gonna buy? Like,
no, I'm not.
Well, I don't know. You did buy s'more cookies.
I was about to say s'more cookies.
You bought s'more cookies.
I didn't buy those.
Your household bought s'more cookies.
They sure did.
So,
and I brought them here, and you liked them, so don't do that shit.
He was
kind of
advocating for them.
Like,
hold on. Nobody said they weren't delicious, but those things are mutually exclusive.
And shout out to my girl for that. Thank you.
Shout out to your girl. Okay, all right. And especially because you went so hard on their family earlier.
Their family.
I gotta be extra nice.
That was an accident.
I gotta be extra nice.
I was about to say some good stuff after that.
Lauren's girl, thank you for the cookies. They were great.
Yeah, he was kind of, but
bring Lauren more stuff to bring to the studio
Fenty,
if it's on your heart.
Fenty,
I like brownies.
Nigga, that's not. She's not.
You never know.
She's not about to be bringing. Look, Fenty.
The chocolate chip brownies is crazy, but only from pizza spots. They only be good when you get them from.
That is true. Like Domino's.
Domino's. Like I've never had that from just over the counter and had it been.
And since if you're asking for that, I like the cookie cake. I don't really fuck with brownies.
I fuck with cookie cake, and you know we on the same page.
I think
with
we
that.
should just we should both ask for cookie cake, so it's a whole cookie cake.
Yeah,
instead of a half a cookie cake.
Oh my god, that's perfect. I like rations.
Boom.
You get a radius, I get a radius.
So.
And she gets a radius. She has 2 radiuses.
Yeah.
And they're plump. What's wrong with this ass? You gotta think. Being a female athlete is a deficit to having a sexy figure. Because sexy isn't the most efficient for athletic
I really want to
maneuvers.
call cap on y'all niggas though. Because for you to even be praising this ass compared to how y'all talk about women before, it's kind of insane.
Let me do it.
It's kind of
Lauren,
insane. This is not
Lauren.
An ass.
Lauren, it's based off the context of the situation.
Wait,
right? Like
Context matters now.
situation calls for different things.
Lauren.
This is a WNBA player. Like I said, this is Wilt Chamberlain that we're seeing. This is the first of its kind. And
I actually wish AJ was here.
And Lauren, I'm kind of disappointed in you, my brother,
wish AJ
because
was here.
normally on this podcast you are the middle ground, you are fair, you are balanced, you are unbiased. But to say that this is not an ass is disingenuous. The test, I'm not saying this is the most glorious ass, but the bare minimum requirements for being labeled as having an ass, she meets. If you draw a straight line from the top of her head to the bottom of her heels, and you see that there's curvature on the outside of that line, She has an
That-
ass.
that is a-
Bro, we've shown
is a
ass.
butt.
We've shown ass on this show.
Okay,
that's
I'll
bigger than
give
this.
you that.
That's
I'll give
bigger
you
than this.
that.
That y'all
I'll give you
niggas
that.
have been like, huh?
What
Nothing.
he's
She
what
has
he's-
a butt.
What he just said.
Tossed away.
Just tossed away like it's
look,
nothing.
Did you just ignore my science?
Yes,
Yeah,
I did.
No, Lauren.
Yes,
Lauren,
nigga, yes.
What he just said. What he just said is
Man,
a butt.
you done it.
That is the equation for just the butt.
For butt.
Now, if you want to get into the ass, you have to move it a couple of degrees.
You have
Quite
to
a
angle.
few, nigga.
Not that many though. Not
Okay.
that much.
All right.
When it comes to radiuses and degrees, 2 to 3 is a standard deviation.
Whatever, nigga.
How many pictures do we have of this one?
I mean, just keep
Just
scrolling.
keep scrolling down, nigga. It's all chronological.
Yeah, nah. But look,
Wow, that was the last
Fenty.
one.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That sucks.
And
now we're getting ass
now we're just
memes.
seeing, yeah.
Yeah.
Fenty Angel Reese is on the way. Playboy Angel Reese is on the way. I'm excited. I wonder where she's really gonna take it. She hasn't shown an areola yet, but I really see it in the future.
She got to save that for when she get a MVP or something.
She gotta
You
win a
can't
trophy?
just- yeah.
Okay.
You can't just slip your nip away because
then
if
that's,
she doesn't have enough legitimate resume,
Yeah.
we're just gonna look at her. Oh, that's a slutty NBA player.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna chalk her up to her sexuality,
But
which is unfair to a
People
woman.
are saying right now this is her pivot. That's what they're saying. Like she already injured. How good is she gonna be next year? She should be rehabbing.
she's not, and that's the
It
thing,
doesn't
right?
take much to take sexy pictures, though.
Take this picture while you're rehabbing. I want to see this in physical therapy.
But this is the thing, Lauren.
Show me that you're working.
This
I mean, this is physical therapy.
she's not sexy enough
You don't feel
to
better looking
go
at this?
all
No,
sexy.
I don't think she's really like bad. Like y'all be.
I don't really think
chalking it
she's
up.
too crazy in this pic either. I'll be
Yeah,
real.
like I
Hold
don't
on.
think there's
Nah,
like
I mean-
a lot of makeup and lashes to try to like account for her not being that bad.
I feel that's a lot of women in this Ari generation, but I do feel you guys, and I'm not hyping it up. He said Will Chamberlain. He said the Will Chamberlain.
Hey,
And
And
yo,
you know,
wait,
that's-
arguably
first
the
of
greatest of all
that's-
time.
That's his perspective
First of all,
on that
Wait,
side
not
of
even
the room.
arguably, because what did he title the note? Best WNBA player ever.
And,
Oh my
and
God.
and Lauren, what did I do? I asked him in what category
Exactly.
because I understand the optics.
I'm saying
I know what
it's
it
insane.
means. I know
Will-
what it sounds like when you say something so egregious.
I'm saying Wilt Chamberlain in terms of this is the first time we're seeing something like
this.
this.
You should have
a
said-
WNBA player showing ass, a WNBA player basically just being like an IG bitch
Out
on
the
the side.
out the
And
first
so that's what I was saying, right? Like I'm
Not
not
the first
saying the
time,
bitch is
nigga.
like the best ever, but in terms of WNBA player being, you know, kind of attractive.
It's a WNBA player right here.
I'll do you one better. She's
Who is that?
Lexi Brown. WNBA player.
shout out to her, but she's more like Allen Iverson than whoever you said that I forgot. Because
No.
Allen Iverson kind of came in and he embraced something that other players weren't embracing before, a certain culture, a certain etiquette, a
But-
certain uniform.
But
She's a trailblazer in this field.
But it's the same thing because one, she's big in stature and in, you know, society standards, it's Angel Reese. You feel me? Like when Will Chamberlain was popping, it's like, nigga, that's Will Chamberlain.
Yeah,
His
same
face was
with-
known around the world.
Same with AI.
Yeah, but
She's a former.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's still
She
in
still
NBA?
plays.
She's
Yeah.
on Gil's Arena, right?
Yeah, she still plays. Shout
she
out to
still
her.
plays?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I thought she just talks.
That they got a lot of free time.
They gotta have a lot of side gigs. Shout out to Gil, he know that. But look, nobody's saying it's the baddest bitch ever. But it's the first of its kind. And she doesn't look too bad. But look, man, I was just surprised. You get what I mean? I
feel
was,
you.
I was feeling the
I
back.
feel that part of it.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I was surprised, and I mean, look,
Given the context
context is everything,
and your
we've-
expectations.
Expectations.
Expectations are everything. You set them low, you'll always be successful. Because that's just how they work.
Because too tall is too tall. Like a regular picture of Angel Reese, I can't even really fuck with it because I can only imagine she just got hella bruises on her leg. I don't like that. I bet you got WNBA elbows. You got a bunch of dark spots and shit.
With them flagrant fouls, bitch.
Yeah.
But
Basketball toes.
And
Yeah.
she's definitely not bad enough to where I would lose like my ego to make it happen. Like if her ass was like maybe like 5% bigger, 8% bigger, I'd probably ride her back like on some piggyback shit. Like I would have no ego about fucking this bitch.
Right.
I could completely lose myself.
And what's the future?
What you mean?
What's the future for her? Do y'all think she can actually win anything?
I don't know.
She's not that great right now.
I don't watch WNBA. I've been actually trying to catch up on some highlights for the NBA.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas are hooping.
Yeah, they are. Speaking of that,
Niggas are hooping.
really, really random. During the pre-show, AJ has sent this
I saw
grenade.
that. Yeah, I saw that. It's Draymond. I mean, ending my day with the king inside me, and he's drinking the Hennessy X LeBron James, which
he did this on purpose.
It's like it's whatever. But I will say, if I had that bottle, I would never open it.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, probably not.
Oh, you would buy two.
Yeah, one to drink, one to
one for the sip, one for the view.
Yeah. But I would tell niggas I bought one and I'm not opening it because I wouldn't want y'all to look at me crazy because y'all can't have none.
That's fine. Drink it in front of niggas.
I mean, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Y'all can't have none, but I want y'all to know.
Drink it on camera and have a monologue.
We share less.
Nah, we can't. I can't share that.
You're gonna drink a full bottle. How many fluid ounces is that? You don't even drink.
It's not about
your stomach couldn't handle a full bottle of Hennessy.
Tony,
probably not.
You might grow leg hair fucking around
You
with that.
drink
shit.
it over time though.
No, wait for this. When's the last time you threw up?
It was recent.
Don't think about it. It was a week ago.
It was recent, but I was so drunk I don't remember.
Fuck out of here, nigga. But now, God bless Angel Reese. I hope she wins everything. I hope she has a. Yeah, no. Shout out to her.
Yeah,
big things coming towards her way.
Big things. And speaking of things, so the other day, it was actually last night. I had left here because we were setting up the studio and shit. I started doing some busting some plays and shit.
Okay.
I had stopped by the smoke shop so I can get me some paraphernalia, for some activities later.
Private activities.
And as I'm walking out the smoke shop, it's this fucking couple. And it's like classic, like I wasn't in mini city, but think like just mini city couple, just what that could be.
Okay, well,
and for the people who don't, and for the people who don't understand what that means, it's just like a nigga with joggers all the way rolled up. You see his skinny ashy ankles. So
Ashy Larry.
Yeah, both of them. I walked outside and like he had his jacket open and his girl was in his jacket like up in his chest. I don't know what the fuck they was doing. Like when I looked, I just immediately assumed that they was smoking crack. So I was like, oh shit, my fault. Let me look the other way.
Yeah.
Like that's a nigga smoking crack, that's like him using the bathroom. You give them privacy.
Well, and also because
you look the other way.
I treat crack like how weed was treated in the 2000s. Like just do it in public, but just
Somewhere.
at least try to hide it.
Be somewhere else.
Like I've sniffed crack smoke plenty of times, walking through Durham and shit. Like there's no problem. Nigga.
Why when you don't got no eyebrows, nigga? Fucking singe them shits.
Nigga, that's probably why that beard couldn't grow. But continue. What was your story?
This beard couldn't grow. So what's the excuse for
nigga the crack smoke? We both
what's the excuse for those?
In a lot, nigga.
What's the excuse for those whiskers?
We both sniffed in a lot.
But short story even longer. I'm going to the car. I open the car. I'm trying to mind my business and shit. The nigga like, hey, my man. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm looking over like, yo, what's up, nigga? He's like, hey, man, you got like 50 cents? And I was like, oh, fuck, let me open the change drawer. I had 50 cents. It was in like nickels.
I hate that.
It was in nickels and dimes, but I gave him 50.
Yeah.
I handed it to him. He was like, hey, man, thanks. I turned around. He's like, hey, man, wait, hold up. You smoke? I was like, yeah, yeah, how could you tell?
Yeah.
He was like, hold your hand out. So I reached my hand out, and down drops this little green nug of what I'm presuming is marijuana. It looks like marijuana, smells like marijuana, talks like marijuana.
What?
So it's like, he puts it in my hand. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
So I immediately throw that shit in my glove compartment, put my hand sanitizer on because it's like, fentanyl can get into your skin.
That's not Mary Jane.
Throw that shit out the window.
Tashida Jones, nigga.
Because like, I don't know why I didn't throw it out the window. I did put it just right there. I put my hand sanitizer on and I was just like, there's, at my lowest moments, my most desperate, my most scraping the bottom of the barrel to get some type of sustenance, I would never do that.
Yeah. And the fact
there's some people And I feel like I know some of them personally that would probably take that risk.
Yeah.
Just on some like, not even because they're bums, but just on some like hippie, one love. Like, oh man, the nigga at the shit gave me some weed. Let me just, but not knowing it's laced with like the purest of heroin.
Huh.
And I was smelling it. I was like, man, I was looking for crystals and shit. I was like, there's no way I could ever do anything with this.
Man, that would have pissed me off.
I would honestly start smoking cigarettes before I test this weed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I wonder what
he even told me. He was like, man, see what that do to you. I was like,
hell no.
I was like, what are the side effects?
It sound like you just kind of dodged an assassination attempt.
Yeah.
And I think he was doing it out of like just to be courteous. And even the way he didn't, it's not like he pulled it out of a handkerchief that was wrapped in his pocket. Like it was in a little bag and shit, like a little weed bag. He was like, hey man, see what that do. It's like, nah,
see what that do is crazy.
See what that
I
do.
took it as like, you know, the common courtesy, but I was like, see what that
I wonder
do.
what he would have said if you asked him like what is this?
Yeah.
See what that do is
He probably wouldn't have been honest. He was probably hoping for me to be back tomorrow. Like, hey man, you got some more of that
like
shit?
you can say that. You can say that with anything you give to somebody, and they'll question it before they ever take it. I can give you one of them cookies and be like, "Hey, see what that do."
I was just about to say. I was nervous. I would
like,
be
I don't. What
because
is, what's
now there's expectations. I'm like, well, what is it gonna do? Just, that means it could do something bad, right?
What was his girl doing?
I don't even know. I don't even know. She kind of disappeared.
She in the bushes?
already smoked
she literally disappeared out of frame. Like, I don't know where she was during this transaction.
Unless she was like holding on to him under his jacket, like feet and all, like just
trying to get warm.
Yeah.
And I don't know what they needed 50 Cent for, but as soon as I gave it to him, after he gave me my nug exchange, they immediately went in the store. Like they was 50 Cent away from what they had to do.
The fuck?
So that's why he was so appreciative. He was like, let me break you off a little piece of this weird weed. And I was like,
Man, I would have gave that shit back, be like, nah, man, I like my life.
Is it fucked up if I give it to somebody else? Not somebody I know though, but like somebody like a
homeless
on the
person.
Street, yeah. Is that fucked up?
I think that's the first level of being a sadistic person. What's the word?
I feel like I should say this. I feel like I should ask them what drugs they're already doing. If they already on hard shit, they might get excited that it's potentially got that shenanigans in it.
I don't know. It depends, because I know a couple streets where like, man, there's some good junkies on that street.
Yeah,
you hand them niggas anything,
they'll do it.
Yeah,
but and what time y'all gotta?
The LOIs in a minute.
All right, bet. Just let us know. But let us know when we're running. But fucking, what was I
about to say?
That's the next topic if you could.
Yeah, and I already, because like I was smoking some weed the other day, and I was already tripping off that shit. Like, I was doing dumb shit. I went to the gas station, turned my car off, started pumping the gas, got back in the car, realized that my shit was in accessory mode the whole time. So I was like, oh fuck, like is this shit gonna blow up if I crank it? And it was fine, but just in that moment, I was high, so I didn't turn the car all the way off. And when I came back, I was still high and paranoid that my car might blow up.
Oh no, you can keep it in accessory mode when you pull.
Yeah, I was in a habitual loop.
Just don't turn that bitch on while it's going though.
Yeah,
nah,
for sure not.
It nothing might not happen, but it's the possibility.
They had that episode on Mythbusters. I think that car caught on fire.
Mythbusters, nigga, you believe white people, you Jamaican.
And what kind of car was it?
Was it watching sometimes the fucking experiments?
Was it an old school Volkswagen?
I don't remember.
You believe white people just
I could be making this up.
You probably are.
You could
You're probably watching Pimp My Ride, nigga.
Could have been that.
I'm about to say, man.
Shout out to Exhibit.
You gullible like Charleston White. You mind clicking on that?
Oh, yes.
How long? Yeah. Just try to.
Yeah, like literally we gonna run through it.
All right.
But Charleston White, you know,
Charleston
he
White.
beats animals.
Charleston
This
White
is a weird. My bad.
No, you good. He's a peculiar individual.
And I want to just say, I've always had disdain for him. Y'all niggas was trying to hold him up on some, I'm not going to say pedestal,
That's not
but
true.
y'all, let's be honest, that was your take. I'm saying it. It's real.
His take. It wasn't
For
nobody
real.
else.
No.
But
pedestal is crazy.
I didn't want to say pedestal.
I feel like you were defending him.
No, never. But Charleston White has been arrested for aggravated assault, killing, poisoning, or causing seriously bodily injury to an animal without the owner's consent. The comedian, wow, it don't take that much.
And I put that in the comments. I was like, comedian?
He's done shows with TK Kirkland. And I mean, once you do a show with TK,
you're stamped.
But he's currently in custody at Lon Evans Correction Center without any bond amounts listed for his charges. I mean, we can read about this. Yeah, definitely keep that up.
There's not a lot of story behind what actually happened, but I do know, because I read the whole article, this isn't the first time he's been faced with some shit like this in the state of Texas.
Yeah. And how, like, we don't know if this is real. Like, for all we know, he could have just been being mean to a dog. Because, you know, how people treat dogs now is very, I feel like it's inhumane.
Yeah. But
like, people are babying dogs.
According to this article, he pepper sprayed a poodle.
There's nothing wrong with that.
So it's like, I mean, I don't know how threatening the dog was. You know, of course he's going to claim self-defense, but he pepper sprayed a poodle.
Tortured a cat by pepper spraying it.
Yeah, cat. That's what I mean. I knew it was something soft and fucking shit. Poodle's funnier.
Stemmed from an incident while initially claimed that he was the victim. Of course, he claimed that he was the victim, which he probably could have been.
And this wasn't even the case that this article is about. This happened back in the day, like a few years back. And this is not his first time having a little animal torture in his background. And they say that that's a telltale sign of a cold-blooded individual.
Y'all never had that thought? Just like, it's like, yo, this fucking dog. Y'all never like seen a dog like that? I wish you would fuck with me.
I've had that.
Give me the opportunity to kill you.
I've had that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've more had like dogs that look like they could really kill me, and I'm looking around as to how am I going to kill him if this happens.
Yeah,
more so of that. But I've never wanted smoke with a dog.
Never wanted.
You know what I mean? Like,
I've had it more so like,
that's what you just said.
Not like
you said that you looked the puppy in the face and you was like, I wish a puppy would.
I've had thoughts where if I am in an area with a dog, it's like, oh yeah, if I had to take him, like I could.
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That kind of shit.
That's what Lauren's saying, though. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I'm agreeing with Lauren.
Yeah.
Well, if that's what y'all saying, that's what I'm saying.
No. Absolutely.
Well, I'm serious.
You
Look,
sound
for real.
You sound like Mike.
No, I'm saying like all y'all niggas, like so basically we've all had those thoughts.
Yeah, for
where
sure.
it's like, nigga, I please jump over this fence.
Yeah.
But that's nothing. I've thought about everything, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's funny about them scenarios because you look at them and like you see where they gonna bite you to, and you like they
y'all
gonna hold
never-
me there, but I'm still gonna choke
Y'all
them
never
out.
wondered y'all never wondered how far y'all never wondered how far like a dog would go if y'all kick it? Like little shit like that. Like, if I kick this motherfucker, he'll probably fly.
Like an
That's just
abuser.
cruel.
Yeah.
With
That's just sadistic.
raccoons, yeah.
Raccoon.
I mean,
I thought I was
a
raccoon.
funky ass.
I can see that.
Wait.
A funky ass
Skunk or
All
something.
creature
all
like
animals.
that. Yeah.
A funky creature. What the fuck are you talking
It's
about?
an intrusive creature.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Actually,
not a welcoming person.
That's still an animal.
That's an exact situation I went through. I had to kick a raccoon in Florida because he was running after my dog once
How far did he go?
over the fence.
He
You
deserved
punt him?
it.
Was it like? Would you have gotten?
You stood your ground.
Would you have gotten 3 points if it was a football match? How far did you go?
Maybe 3 points if it was basketball.
Oh, so you
As far as distance goes.
Okay.
Okay.
About a 3-pointer. All right.
Okay.
That's all
Okay.
right.
Smooth.
Kick it into the basket.
Shit, I've never
That's
kicked
even
an
crazier.
animal. So you beating me. It's something. Congratulations, nigga.
Nah, one time when I was younger, living in Illinois, this was back when I was in like a real rural area. It was my neighbors. They had a bunch of stray cats because I was living at my grandma's house. So my neighbors, they had a bunch of stray cats that they would feed and try to just keep around.
Yeah.
They were naming them niggas and shit. And one of them used to like fuck with me. Like he just used to fuck with me all the time. And so one day it was this tree, and it had like a hollow hole in that shit. And we used to just like, I don't know what we was doing with the tree, but we would play with that shit. Like we were hanging there, we would throw shit in that shit.
Yeah.
One day the motherfucking cat was in the tree. He hops out that shit. I'm like, oh fuck. I got this nigga, he doing on there, shit. And it was like a little pond right by where the trees were. So I threw that motherfucker in there. And he got out, but he wasn't happy about that shit. He ain't never fuck with a nigga again.
Damn.
That's the only time I've ever had to do something. Getting to the Wild Wise.
I bet.
You guys heard it here first. We gotta wrap it up.
But
this has been long enough, probably. Like what we at right now?
It's been
This is 2:17.
2:15. Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit, that's
I be
fucking
like-
we actually wasted time.
I'd be on point with time. 2:15?
17.
I mean, you said it after he.
No, I
already
said it at the
though.
same time, but your big mouth was talking.
Is that true, F-Man?
It's true.
I don't remember what I heard. I'll be real.
You're the only person that heard it.
F-Mac is just as excited as Lauren to go to this fair. But shout out to everybody that put in their Wild Wise. We fuck with y'all. Y'all are the best.
Can you pull up on the screen, Mac?
Yeah.
And the timestamp too.
That's how you know. That's how you know F-Mac's getting good at his job. Lone just leaving unannounced and shit.
Well, let me add this shit.
He didn't even say nothing to him.
But
you gotta ask some shit.
Nah, this 217 shit.
And hold on, let me start off with the audio one that we have first because I guess that's just. Let's start with some audio. Fuck it, especially so we don't forget it. But this is from no other than Nutso.
Haha. Shout out to you, my good brother. Yo,
it's crazy. Nutso also sent us that that LeBron James, the Draymond Green Hennessy shit,
which we love. Keep sending us shit.
All right. Now this is word from an N-word.
Yo, just watching the episode. First of all, Leak, you're wild ass motherfucker for asking that question about cheating. Respect it though. But with the beginning conversation about friendship, what do you consider like friends? Because like I have a very strict definition with that. So I would only consider like 2 real friends, but also my best friends. But I trust them like with my bank account, and they do the same for me. Like I have other people in my life that are like I classify as like people that are potentially could be my friends. Like I've known them for like a year, 2 years, or like a little bit longer. So I'm waiting to see like how it turns out, because my friends I've known them for like 10 plus years. And yeah, just other people I call acquaintances, but like I'm strict on that shit. Like I don't just say anybody's friends. How is that with you guys?
I like that nut so straight to the point.
Yeah. That they do say
rambling.
that about your people. Y'all are just like you're not my friend. Get out of here. Well, that's Russia.
That's definitely Russia.
It's still over there though. But I mean, staying way over here. I mean, it's caveats, right? Like friend. Like I think you can call somebody a friend without them being like the most like friendliest of friend. You know what I mean? Like I don't think a motherfucker has to be trusted around your mother.
For sure. Like I use the term homie very loosely. I'll just throw that shit out there. Even though there are different levels of severity when it comes to that terminology.
Exactly.
But I will throw that out there as just a loose term because it means friend essentially.
Yeah.
But it's, you got your acquaintances, associates, and you got friends that you're real familiar with. Then you got your real close comrades.
Yeah.
And then some people would say and then family, but a lot of times you can be closer to some of those other niggas than you are to actually family.
Yeah, that's real.
Like I have cousins that like I've known them longer than anybody in this room, but I haven't spoken to them more than that.
Yeah.
So how well do I know them?
Experience me more than like time passed.
Yeah.
Because a lot can happen in a short amount of time.
Mm-hmm. Time passed, like it's not all time is equal. If time passed with us bonding, doing things, having experiences, time passed perfectly.
Yeah.
It solidified this relationship. But time passes, that shit will actually fracture it. And so like I'll just usually use the word homie, but it's not about what I say, it's more so what I do.
Exactly.
Like who am I calling to go hang out with?
Yeah. Or who?
That's what's important in terms of friendship.
Who would I want to hang out with?
Who do I have group chats with?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Who am I sending things to? Who am I calling to make
Especially
sure?
For like, I mean, at least for me, because I don't be hooping, but I'm only hooping with my homies. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm only hooping with the homies.
Uh-huh.
So it's like if I'm picking you up to go hoop, it's probably like I can, hold a couple conversations with you.
That's a pretty good gauge for a friendship. But
probably been out to eat or something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I don't know.
Knocked a few lot lizards.
Yeah.
At least tried.
Shout out to Scallywags. But that was a good question, though. So, I mean, yeah, man, don't trust these niggas, especially those N-words over there.
Yeah, nah. Unsavory N-words. These are right here. So
good. Oh, good job, F-Mac. We miss you, Lauren, my brother.
I just wanted to make sure that was out there.
Yeah,
when niggas doing a good job, they gotta know they doing a good job.
Yeah,
but not too much.
Yeah,
we have to make him forget again now, so he can do better.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? This isn't good enough, F-Mac.
Yeah,
just know.
Yeah,
there's another level. But hashtag #WildOI, y'all ducked my question last week. Was it because I was asking for advice about how to finesse corporations, or because Noblez? That's a funny way of spelling it. Isn't? You think that's how You think that's a joke, or you think that
I think that
he meant it?
No, a J is right next to a K.
Okay, it's Freudian. But is in a relationship and he's trying to rebrand from his...
no, this is definitely on purpose. Nigga, 2 B's and a K?
Oh, yeah, I didn't even peep that.
And an L and a Z?
Noblez.
Noblez, yeah.
You're retarded.
Noblez. That's funny. Or because Noblez is in a relationship and he's trying to rebrand from his cunning days. Additionally, how do you handle a friend getting played by a girl but does not see it? What was the first question?
Wait, how do you handle a friend getting played by a girl and did not? Now, I thought my question was it. Oh, so we kind of read this out of order, I believe, because he had one where
from last week
where he was like, hey, and this is the same guy, but we'll come back to this question. You can leave that up. But he was like, I was at McDonald's and ordered a regular meal. When I got to the pickup window, the lady asked me if my meal was a medium. I said yes and laughed as I drove off. It feels good taking from these corporations. Thank you, J. Noblez. Or, no, you spelled it wrong again, you dick.
How do you spell it?
Noblez.
J-K-N-O-B-B-E-Z. He forgot the L. For educating me.
He be watching this shit drunk.
Any more tips and techniques? Of course, I got more techniques on how to steal from corporations, man.
Oh, yeah, no, I got... There's plenty. We have a history.
Yeah.
There's a couple gimmicks that work. But I will say next time, like, that was a good move. That was like a level 2 move that you pulled. Like, yes, I had the medium. See a nigga like me, I would have been like, nah, I had a large. What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
Would have been mad about that shit too. Like,
Yeah.
You almost gave me a medium, bitch.
Yeah.
And she thought that was the bonus.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But that's level 3.
Yeah, obviously you're not cunning. But y'all done my yeah, nah, we'll give you some more advice a little bit later next week. You gotta wrap this up. But
yeah, we do gotta
how do you
wrap up.
handle a friend getting played? I mean, shit. If I saw F Mac getting played or played out, I might do it in public. You might have to do it in public. You go up to his girl like, you bitch, you don't love him. You know what I mean? You disrespect him, you bitch.
Why you wiping your nose?
You don't love him. And so
you are real comfortable calling your friends' loved ones bitches.
Well, the first one was just an accident, but I like how you tried to find something to say.
It happened again, though. It literally happened twice.
A hypothetical loved one,
and it happened to F Mac twice.
That is true.
Well, I said it on purpose because
there's something here, F Mac. He doesn't respect you somewhere.
Oh my God!
You gotta get better at them boards.
Can't get better at the boards.
You get better at the boards, and he'll call your mom Mrs.
Yeah,
Mrs. Mac,
Mrs. Mac, or your loved one.
Yeah, but nah, that's definitely not how you handle that. You break it down to him first. You tell him everything he did wrong, because that's what matters. You can't change her. She's crazy. She's crazy. You tell him where he went wrong, the mistakes he made, and what he can't. What you recommend he does moving forward. Because like if I'm giving advice, I don't like just telling a nigga what to do. It's more like this is what I would do. This is what I think you should do. You know what I mean?
I tell what and why. You have to tell the what with the why, because without the why, it's just like, it's no foundation.
And I code it like it's a suggestion.
But nah, if Mac, you was ever in that situation, man, I got you, man.
I appreciate it, but also I don't think it should be in public. That would be
definitely shouldn't be in public. That's fucked up.
Because like if it is in public,
if she disrespected you like 20 times in public to where like it's all something that like we just know, man, I'm gonna be crying, man. Angel, what's the black girl from The Woman King? She cries the best.
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis.
I'm Viola Davis.
She
about
got
you,
a
man.
snotty cry.
Maybe I didn't hear the question correctly. That's probably what it was.
Haitian King, Wild White. Hey, y'all niggas hilarious. I'm dying because y'all noticed me tell that corny nigga to shut the fuck up in the comments. Yes, we did. Shout out to you.
For that, man.
What are things that you hate to see fans do, especially do/not do, especially online? What's the craziest thing someone has said to you or done while pursuing your craft?
The thing I hate to see fans do most online is not like, subscribe, and hit up that Patreon. Nigga, it hurts my heart.
Nigga, that is the best fucking answer I could have thought of.
It hurts my fucking heart
I love that shit.
to see niggas not support, not show love, not comment, no thumbs up. We can't get a bell. You can't turn on post notifications.
And it's fucked up when you have like a good clip or a good video go crazy because it's like, I see you watching.
I see you watching.
I see you
but
watching.
you don't want me to notice.
I start to burn at that point.
Why?
And then you don't go to the page to like.
That's like. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, but then they don't go to the page to at least like kind of care about us.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? You only want us when you want us. You don't care about us.
It's fucking gross. It's
you
like
don't even gotta put a real thought-provoking question. Just comment here. Roll call, nigga. Here.
Even that.
How would you feel if your girl and the only way for y'all to fuck was to turn all the lights off?
Nigga.
Every time.
Come on.
Like she wanted complete darkness. Like, nigga, come on, man. I ain't sexy enough?
I'm not even nocturnal. I can't see you.
I'm going to lose my erection.
Then it's gonna be,
There's no visual stimulation.
It's gonna be sad.
I gotta grab it and imagine it. I gotta turn on my radar like Daredevil and see nipples in blue.
And start clapping.
Blue sonar.
Now you gotta touch your wrist like Ray Charles. But can you scroll down? That was the perfect answer.
Oh, what was the craziest thing someone has said to you or done to you in pursuing your craft?
I feel like the craziest thing for me was I had a nigga make a whole account dedicated to how great my voice sound.
Yeah.
Which was pretty strange.
Oh.
You remember that shit?
Yes, that and the Sock Master.
That's you though. That's your guy.
No, it's been for all of us, but especially for you.
Especially for you.
What you mean?
That's kind of crazy.
That's insane.
It's just a
Especially for
blatant lie. We all know. We watch this shit. We're here all the time.
Especially for you.
You're the only person that wears flamboyant socks to even try to get other people's attention.
And also have your feet out every episode, period.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that today. The Crocs slowly came off today.
Slowly, right? And like he used his tippy toes to take it off his heel and just subtly kick it and then do the same thing with his other foot and then just delicately place him down. Look at him.
Beautiful form, Tone.
Beautiful, yeah.
Beautiful form.
I'm good at mocking.
That is so good.
I'm good at mocking my friends, right?
Oh my God, that's so good.
I'm good
Tony.
at making fun of you niggas.
Wow.
Yeah, you doing that shit like you jerking.
Hey man, I got rhythm.
Tony
man.
cannot dance.
I'm like Moose.
We would need 20 minutes to spin on that. I don't think you can dance.
I dance better than you.
I don't think you
dance
can
better
dance.
than you. You too uptight to dance.
What a
Should
Haitian
have a
King
dance
say?
battle.
We should. Add to the Olympics.
Yo, honestly,
you're too uptight.
No, you can't dance.
No, you can't dance.
You-
I don't even think you have. You probably have rhythm.
Your
but
footwork
that's not
don't work
hard.
in that way. What Haitian King
You're
say?
bugging.
What is?
I go crazy.
nigga? What? What is your spirit animal?
That's
and
a
why?
weird question, my brother.
That's a Haitian question.
Even deeper than that. Pause. Okay, let's go deeper. I like that. What would you be reincarnated as if you were presented the choice? Which animal has the best experience? For example, a small purse dog that belongs to a white woman. Peace and much respect to you, gentlemen. A spirit animal.
My spirit animal is whatever animal they cut to make AJ shoes.
Yeah.
Whatever animal they skinned to get these leathery. What are these?
I think that's dried lamb.
My spirit animal is the dried lamb on AJ's foot.
That's
right
dry
now.
aged lamb.
You have to show them.
Oh my
Good
God.
You're bringing a white girl?
He said no, but with a smile.
With a smirk.
He said no. I don't think so. Not if you're telling people. Yeah, no, we about to leave
shit,
now.
Lauren's about to head out too. Shit, we about to wrap it up.
Nigga, my spirit animal, let's see.
Sasquatch.
Perfect.
Because it don't exist.
Nigga, yeah, that's Sasquatch is my spirit animal. I'm in your thought. I'm only in a couple people's minds because I'm so kind of real.
Okay.
But
yours is probably a chameleon because you just kind of shapeshift whenever you feels right.
He's a fucking fraud.
Oh, chameleon. Yeah. Well, yours is a hedgehog.
Yeah,
that's good. That's good.
I'm good at running circles around niggas
Little
like you.
fast fucking what?
Is F-Mac a chimpanzee?
Hedgehogs don't run circles.
I'm talking about Sonic, but fuck it.
Is F-Mac a chimp?
I was thinking I was a bird. That's just what my choice would be because I want to fly.
What are you trying to get away from, man?
Hell no.
No, I'm not trying to get away from
You're trying to get off them ropes.
Why am I get so deep with this shit? It's my choice. Like, I just want to fly. That shit sounds lit.
You want to? I think you're an orangutan.
Yeah, something like
slow moving but strong, but smart.
Arms longer than they need to be,
but also very kind of healthy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Not in terms. We're not saying in terms of
Oh,
looks.
so that's good. So we're just gonna do each other's then.
And he's one of the peaceful monkeys.
Exactly. That's another thing.
Yeah,
like not one of those.
He ain't no ape.
What's the one with that? Yeah, not the ape.
He ain't no curious. He barely a Curious George.
Yeah, you're not the Curious George, nigga. But we're all everything.
Yeah, you're
but
probably
put in the comments down below.
You're probably a hyena, nigga.
What y'all think we are?
Oh man,
I probably laugh like one.
We're gonna compound this question.
Yeah, let's compound.
Oh my god, now we're lame.
Oh, that's the one
we
I
already
read.
answered that one.
And yeah, keep taking from these corporations. I actually just stole from the gas station a couple days ago. I felt very good about it.
And this isn't a while why, but I put this in here because I don't remember if we responded to this. But
I know this guy.
You stand corrected once again.
I know this guy, Leroy. J Nobles, stay wrong. At least he spelled my name right. I see you were too upset to do your Google, so I helped. Igbo is not the most populous group in Nigeria. I said what I said. Now make sure you at me the same way you apologize.
Yeah, nigga.
Oh, shit.
When you apologize,
When
nigga.
you
Not even
apologize,
if, nigga, because
nigga.
you need that today.
Oh,
And
I said if.
He cited his sources.
He did.
So here's one. Can
It
we
does
look up
say
what the
Wikipedia.
word populous means?
Yeah, populous just means like.
It means a lot.
No, well, no, the populace.
I think populace is slang for just like the mass amount
quantity,
of people.
the makeup.
Quantity.
I don't think populace is necessarily the most popular.
And let me talk. Let me talk to this nigga. I don't like this nigga.
Lauren, let's also Google it to make sure we're correct on this.
No, what he's saying is okay.
I don't like this nigga.
Google
Leroy.
populace.
And what I said was my original point. You're probably one of the others too. But what I said in my original point is that they're the most popular, right? Because having a large population, yeah. And nigga, I said popular, not populous.
I think you said they are the most of the type. You said that they're the like. I don't know if you said popular.
Nigga, they're popular. When you see an African, they're probably Igbo. They're popular.
Like
That's different.
New
If
York
you said
is,
that, I take your side, but I don't think you said that. But go ahead.
I think you did say that though, because New York is populous. It has a lot of people.
Exactly.
I think that's all that really means. That's what it boils down to.
You get what I'm saying? Now, I understand if you're one of the other ones nobody can name.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, y'all not into dance hall. Y'all don't got no famous dance hall niggas on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Burna Boy, Tim's. The Igbos got it locked down. Do better. Don't be sorry. But we gave y'all a lot. We gave y'all everything.
Too much action.
Really appreciate y'all, man. Keep doing what y'all do, man. We gonna keep going, man. We're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep persevering.
Shout out to y'all again for the new set. Shit go crazy. Shout out to everybody that
Shout
put
out
that
to
together.
my aunts.
Yeah,
all that, man. This is
shit goes crazy.
This is new beginnings. Is everybody ready? I feel like we should all have a moment where we just touch it and it's just like LOI on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, nah, man, this is great. But man, y'all be safe. Enjoy the week. J Nobles,
groovy.
White man behind the boards.
You already.
F Mac in the building.
Still me.
Still him, and we are out.
Oh, you ain't say De Niro.
Yeah.
He's been here for a lot of this episode.